Hey, man. Hey, man, say, man, I told y'all what time it was, boy. Donald Trump has officially won the presidential race. That's what they say. He's doing his victory lap speech right now. We're going to check that out. I'm trying to get y'all on the channel right quick, though. Let me see. There we go. Yes, let's let the people get in the building, especially you Democrats. Let's let y'all get in the building. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this landslide victory that Donald Trump had against Kamala Harris. He's doing his victory lap speech right now. It's ugly, but it's good. You feel me? All you females out there acting like you was going to divorce your nigga and not give your nigga no pearl because he done vote for Kamala. Nah, boo-boo. It's going down, man. It's going down. Let me tune in though right quick because Trump is doing his victory his speech right now. So let me play that right now while he's on stage, and we could talk about it. Victory lap speech. Let's go.
Longer, I don't know. It was going bad, and it was going bad fast. We're gonna have to seal up those borders, and we're gonna have to let people come into our country. We want people to come back in, but we have to let them come back in, but they have to come in legally. They have to come in legally. Let me also express my tremendous appreciation for Susie and Chris. The job you did. Susie, come here, Susie. Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The ice lady, we call her the ice lady, right? Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background.
This wasn't expected, but I just want to thank, obviously, President Trump for this journey. It was a great one, and he's a hell of a candidate, and he's going to be a hell of a great 47th president. And this team that we had, the best team, and, of course, even my boss, Susie Wiles, the best. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Susie. Look at this. I've never seen her be shot before. Susie, they're great. Everybody up here is great. Everybody up here is very special. But the Trump, who did you say? Oh, let me tell you, we have a new star. A star is born, Elon. Now he is. Now he's an amazing guy. We were sitting together tonight. He spent 2 weeks in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. He sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago. And I saw that rocket, and I saw it coming down. I saw it. When it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it came down, it didn't look so pretty. It was going 10,000 miles an hour, and it was burning like hell. I said, what happened to your paint job? He said, we've never made a paint.
I'm going to tell y'all this, man. All you Palestinian protesters, y'all got y'all prayers. Trump going to stop that war. All you Ukrainian people going through it, all you Russian people going through it, protesters, y'all got y'all wish, y'all got y'all prayers answered because Trump is going to stop these wars, period. Everybody complaining about their tax money going to unnecessary wars, going to people overseas and shit, not going to the American people. Trump is coming with the America first, and that means money is going to get spent on us instead of these people from overseas that we don't even know what the name of the country is. That's what he said. You dig? So, hey, this is a good win for everybody, not just Trump, y'all. You dig? And I'm gonna let y'all know exactly who I voted for since the winner is in. I definitely voted for Trump, but it was a split house. We made sure we was 50-50. So wifey voted for Kamala and I voted for Trump, so it was an even house, 50-50. You dig? So the house sent out a vote for both of the people. You know what I mean? So it was 50-50 in the crib. We sent out a vote for both. You dig? And hey, just so happened Trump won, but we know California is mainly Democratic anyway, so that vote for Trump didn't do shit in Cali because she still got Cali, period. But Trump won all them other states, and hey, victory lap it is, man. Let's get it, y'all. Fair use.
Ain't that could withstand that kind of heat, and but I saw it come down and turn around, and it was, it's like 22 stories tall, by the way. It looks a little smaller than that, but it's big, and it came down, and you saw that fire burning, and I'm saying only Elon can do this. It must be an Elon. And I told the story. I told it last night. I had a man on the phone. I had the screen muted, no sound. I was talking to a very important man, happens to be here. And that very important guy, one of the most important people in, I would say, the country, actually. But, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again. So I figured I could ask him to hold. So I asked him to hold. especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry. And I said, oh no. And I said, do me a favor, do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this. I thought it was a space age movie or something. I put the phone down, but I didn't pick it up for 45 minutes and he was holding. But this spaceship came down and I saw those engines firing and it looked like it was over. It was going to smash. And then I saw the fire pour out from the left side and it put it straight. And it came down so gently and then it wrapped those arms around it and it held it. And just like you hold your baby at night, your little baby. And it was a beautiful thing to see. And I called Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? No. Nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great. And you know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene,
Oh, wow.
he had that there so fast. It was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives. But he's a character. He's a special guy. He's a super genius. We have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many of them. We have to protect our super geniuses. I want to thank some of the guys. You know, we have up here today the U.S. Open champion. He's a fantastic golfer, slightly longer than me. It's a ball, a little bit longer than me. Just a little bit. Bryson DeChambeau is up here someplace. What happened to Bryson? Where is he? Bryson. Oh, he was shot. He's hitting balls. Oh, he's on the way. He's hitting balls. Bryson. Oh, look at him. He's got a great career going. Great U.S. Open, Bryson. That's a fantastic job. And we also have a Dana White who has done some job. He's a tough guy. So Dana started UFC and came to me, do you mind if I use your, nobody wanted to give him Marines because they said it's a rough sport, a little rough. And I helped him out a little bit and I went and they said, this is the roughest sport I've ever seen, but I began to like it and he loved it and nobody's done a better job in sports. And you know, he's a very motivational kind of a guy, what he does. He gets these fighters and they really go at it. And it's become one of the most successful sports enterprises anywhere at any time. It's doing so well. I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words because people love to hear from him.
My twin in the building, Goose the Great. I'm going to throw the alley-oop out there for you, mate. I can't just have you waiting in the background, mate. I know you want to talk some shit, even though you can't vote. But I know you want to talk some shit about Kamala. You feel me? Being a Montel Jordan jump off. See, nobody never say that she was a Montel Jordan jump off, my nigga. Like, she wasn't bad enough for Montel to wife her up or put a baby in a bitch. She was a jump off, a backstage jump off of Montel, my nigga. And it's a alleged sex tape. You would definitely jump off if you on a fucking sex tape, bro. And a nigga didn't wife you up. So how about that? Nigga done put a baby in you? Pussy must have been trash. No disrespect to you know, ladies out there with you know, bad vaginal, you know what I mean? You know, dry vaginal, you know. But hey, if Montel won't wife you up, nigga, and put a baby in your pussy trash, nigga. The old nigga, Willie Brown, Joe Brown, some whatever the nigga name, Willie's Jane, whatever that nigga name is, he didn't put a baby in you. What's old ass? Allegedly, yeah. Thank you. I'm just talking shit, Shaniqua. Allegedly, all allegedly. I do not want to get sued. Allegedly, I'm just talking shit. I need my nigga Goose the Great up in this motherfucker, my twin, to tap in because I know he could really say what I really want to say, but he said it in a better way. My bad, guy. Let's get back to the content, man. Trump doing the victory lap. He is our 47th president of the United States of America. Willie Brown. Okay, cool. Kamala was supposed to have a speech tonight. She decided to tap out. You know, she had a big crowd waiting for her at her headquarters, and she decided not to speak tonight. So I don't know if that's being a sore loser, or I don't know if they want to recount see if it's a recount to see if she win. I don't know, but yeah, she's supposed to do a speech tonight and tapped out. But Trump doing his speech, man, delivers the victory speech. So let's go, y'all. Fair use. Let's get back to the content. Trump brings up Joe Rogan. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hardworking man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelt Boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, Bustin' with the Boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan. And thank you, America. Thank you. Have a good night.
That is a piece of work.
Damn, I said Joe Rogan. I mean Dana White. My bad, y'all. High moment. But Trump is in a high moment too, because he done beat their ass, man. Let's do this, Trump. You gotta understand, man. Gooch, man, talk your shit, but you gotta understand this man damn near got assassinated. He took a bullet for this motherfucker, man. He deserved it. If anybody deserved this shit, he deserved it, my nigga. That nigga took a bullet.
Yeah.
And kept going. If I would have took a bullet, nigga, I'm tapping out, man. It ain't worth it. I'm done. I'm done, nigga. Exit stage left, nigga. These motherfucking Secret Service ain't protecting me right, nigga. Nigga, no, nigga. I'm out this motherfucker, nigga. They shoot. I'm done, nigga. They done pop me. Nah, he kept going. That nigga hopped up and said, fight, fight, fight. The nigga kept going and was at the next rally and the next rally. Like, God damn, I would have took a break. That nigga to take a day off. Nigga got a bandage on his ear and just kept it pushing, man. So a motherfucker with that type of strength, you want that to be the president of the United States, you know, with that bravery. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, he did it, man. And it's amazing. I want to say congratulations to President Trump. Do I have a second to tell a story what happened today, Yup?
Go ahead. I'll give you the screen, even though we're going into this victory lap. Go ahead. Talk your shit.
No, let's go to the victory lap. Then I'll tell what happened because it has a lot to do with the victory lap.
Well, talk your shit.
Okay, well, everybody knows that CNA qualified, and then I'm working on my LVN. So my LVN teacher is anti-Trump. So she asked me today, who am I voting for? So I told her, being that I'm a felon, I can't vote. But if I was to vote, I would vote for Trump. And do you know she kicked me out of the school? She expelled me from the school. It got around, and they want to talk to me tomorrow, and we're gonna see where it goes. But that's how bad the hatred is, you guys. That you ask someone a question, and just because you think they're gonna answer your way, and when it doesn't, they expel you. That's an emotional thing. That's a person who has power that shouldn't have power. So if you guys want to help me, feel free. I'll give you the number. You guys can call the school tomorrow and say, hey, let Gooch back in school. Let Mr. Brooks back in school. He deserves it. But we're not going to dwell on that, y'all. Let's get back into the victory lap because it's all victory to me.
Man, you got kicked out of school because you said you'll vote for Trump and this nigga actually end up being the president. You definitely need to be back in school tomorrow because they feel stupid. Now, if she would have became the president, then, they would have had some shit to talk. But he's the actual president, man.
And that's why I feel so good because she's emotional. And she's an emotional wreck. And I know she's sick right now knowing that he won. And I have it on tape. So it's several ways we can go about this. Let me back in school or whatever. Or, we just take other procedures. It doesn't matter. But let's talk about the victory.
Yeah, everybody's saying that's a lawsuit, my nigga. Period. You did. So, if they don't let you back in school, man, get the best lawyer, nigga. You got something. Let's get back to the victory lap, man. Trump wins this shit. I knew this nigga was going to win, man. I hope I don't lose followers and people, subscribers, because this nigga won, man. But, hey, I can see a champ when I know a motherfucking gift horse when I see one, man. And he got it. Period. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Let's go. Fair use.
Now he's really an amazing guy. But most of all, I want to thank the millions of hardworking Americans across the nation who have always been the heart and soul of this really great movement. We've been through so much together, and today you showed up in record numbers to deliver a victory like no other. This was something special, and we're gonna pay you back. We're gonna do the best job. We're gonna turn it around. It's got to be turned around. It's got to be turned around fast, and we're gonna turn it around. We're gonna do it in every way, with so many ways, but we're gonna do it in every way. This will forever be remembered as the day the American people regained control of their country. So I just want to say that on behalf of this great group of people, these are hardworking people. These are fantastic people, and we can add a few names like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He came in, and he's going to help make America healthy again. And now he's a great guy, and he really means it. He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go to it. I just said, but Bobby, Leave the oil to me. We have more liquid gold, oil and gas. We have more liquid gold than any country in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia. Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby. We're going to be paying down debt. We're going to be reducing taxes. We can do things that nobody else can do. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have. But we have the greatest people also. Maybe that's the most important thing. This campaign has been so historic in so many ways. We've built the biggest, the broadest, the most unified coalition. They've never seen anything like it in all of American history. They've never seen it. Young and old, men and women, rural and urban. And we had them all helping us tonight. When you think, I mean, I was looking at it, I was watching it. They had some great analysis of the people that voted for us. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. They came from all quarters, union, non-union, African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, Arab American, Muslim American. We had everybody, and it was beautiful. It was a historic realignment, uniting citizens of all backgrounds around a common core of common sense. You know, we're the party of common sense. We want to have borders. We want to have security. We want to have things be good, safe. We want great education. We want a strong and powerful military. Ideally, we don't have to use it. You know, we had no wars. 4 years, we had no wars, except when we defeated ISIS. We defeated ISIS in record time, but we had no wars. They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. But this is also a massive victory for democracy and for freedom. Together, we're going to unlock America's glorious destiny. We're going to achieve the most incredible future for our people. Yesterday, as I stood at my last stop on the campaign trail, I'll never be doing a rally again. Can you believe it? I think we've done 900 rallies approximately from them. Can you imagine? 901, something, a lot of rallies. And it was sad. Everybody was sad. Many people, I said, this is our last rally. But now we're going on to something that's far more important, because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position where we can really help our country. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason.
Yep.
And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul to the job that you've entrusted to me. This is a great job. There's no job like this. This is the most important job in the world. Just as I did in my first term, we had a great first term, a great, great first term. I will govern by a simple motto: promises made, promises kept. We're going to keep our promises. Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is. It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite. And we're going to try. We're going to try. We have to try. And it's going to happen. Success will bring us together. I've seen that. I've seen that. I saw that in the first term. When we became more and more successful, people started coming together. Success is going to bring us together. And we are going to start by all putting America first. We have to put our country first for at least a period of time. We have to fix it, because together we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
Donald J. Trump, the man who will be the 47th president of the United States, in West Palm Beach at the convention center there. He said he's going to make America great again for all Americans. Said God spared his life for a reason in those 2 assassination attempts. He said promises made, promises kept, and he has a big agenda ahead. He thanked a lot of people on that stage and said success will bring us together, trying to bring the country together after what is a bruising, damaging.
Hey, man. Oof.
This is beautiful, man.
Hey, man, that looks powerful, nigga. That's his family. Most of that shit is his family on that stage. His wife, his kids. That's mostly his family with a few other motherfuckers spread it up there. That nigga family is about 8 to 9 deep up there, my nigga. Probably about 10 deep up there, nigga, with him and all his sons.
Yeah,
and all the wives and shit and all the girlfriends. They're about 10, 15 deep, nigga, just them.
Yeah, because he's 6'5". He has a son that's 6'8", 6'6". So they some big dudes, man. They're not even built good.
Tall as fuck. Yeah, they all tall as shit records.
Yeah. So congratulations.
Fucking MAGA, man. Let's make America great again, man. I'm with that, man, because America is fucked up right now, man. You know, like, I'm blessed to be in the industry to be able to make a little change, but everybody ain't in the industry making change. You know, a lot of people living check to check. A lot of people ain't even working and living in their cars and shit, you know what I mean? And living in tent city and all that type of shit, but got a job but can't afford an apartment.
Right.
You can afford to pay for their car note. It's either choose one or the other.
Right.
So it's a lot of people really out there struggling, my nigga, relying on the EBT cards, relying on government assistance, all types of shit, man. So
Right.
it's time to kick in, man. And like, you get too many tax dollars from us not to look out,
Yeah.
for Americans. We done paid too many billions, hundreds of billions of dollars to overseas causes that we have nothing to do with. Nothing to do with it. And when Americans go through this shit, nobody from overseas is paying, like the Hurricane Helene shit. Like, who helped us from overseas? Like, what money was sent from Ukraine, to, North Carolina and South Carolina or Georgia or Florida? Like, what money from the UN was sent from there? You know what I mean? We didn't even have FEMA money to clean shit up. What happened when the disaster happened in Hawaii, Maui, when that shit burnt down? What foreign country sent us aid our way? But as soon as some shit like that happened in their country, we sending foreign aid, we sending troops, we sending food, we sending resources, we sending FEMA, we sending all types of shit. So Trump is gonna redirect that shit. Like, nah, this shit is staying at home, nigga. Period. Because y'all don't help us.
Right. I am a real American.
American. Fight for your life.
Where Network Calico?
I don't know, man. I don't know where that nigga at. He probably, he definitely trying to vote for. Yeah, where that nigga at? He trying to vote for Kamala, man. I'm gonna throw this shit out. Where Network Calico at, man? Where your ass at, nigga? Get your ass in this motherfucker. All you Kamala voters, get your ass in this motherfucker and really do her speech.
Calling all Kamala voters to the stage
now, nigga. Yeah, come out and play. Yeah, come out and play tonight, man. I want to hear the excuse. I want to hear why she didn't do her speech tonight. I want to hear why y'all lost. I want to hear why y'all talking all that shit to me, going bad on me. No Frank Ocean, man. So, yeah, where Network at, man? Where was?
Hey, hold on, let me try to call and see that nigga alive. Hold on.
Oh, you got that nigga number?
Hold on, yeah, man, that nigga might be on suicide watch. Hold on.
Yeah, call that nigga, man. Tell that nigga hop on, man. No Frank Ocean, man. Yeah. China, Russia, North Korea. Got to regroup now. They try to attack the US.
Come out and play.
Man, them niggas doing all that shit, man. Trump will fuck around and nuke one of them niggas. They better not. Oh, there you go. He right in the building. Here you go.
Oh yeah, nigga. Man, smoke ain't. Man, smoke ain't shit to a barbecue pit, my nigga. I'm not one of them niggas. Hey, I'm not one of them niggas that'll bet on the game or root for the game, and then when I lose, don't answer my phone. I don't do that sucker shit, nigga.
Hey, I was about to say, man, you gotta show up and show out like you did when you thought y'all was gonna win.
Hey, absolutely, man. And look, man, listen. Congratulations and the best to you, and God bless America. Because now what it did is just remove anything that got to do with the other side's opinion out the way. So for the next 4 years, without no pandemic to blame on it, without no nothing to blame on it.
Well,
the floor is y'all. The floor is his.
Yeah, he better do all that shit he talking about within the first 2 years, nigga. Niggas gonna be mad at this nigga, man. All that border crisis shit better be ended, nigga. Niggas better be on big ass planes and buses on the way back, nigga. Or else niggas gonna be heated, nigga.
Hey, the nigga wanted the ball. Don't put up a bad shot, my nigga.
Mm-hmm. Nigga said he gonna stop Gooch. You know he said he gonna stop taxes on Social Security.
By the dawn's early light, was so proud.
Hey, Gooch, sing. Hey, Gooch, sing the third verse of that song.
Kamala Harris has lost. He's no longer the boss. Joe and hold they have to go.
You ain't gotta ask where I'm at. As soon as I seen you was live, I immediately tapped in, my nigga.
All right, man.
before I can
Hey,
even
yo,
before I can even put a shout out in the comments, like, nigga, where that nigga Network Calico at? Yeah, where that nigga Calico?
man. Goose said you was on suicide watch, man. He's about to give you a phone
Yeah.
call to make
No,
sure
I
you was all
was, nigga.
I was gonna try to
Hey,
make
actually, I just got back from the pop-up getting me some more tree.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Oh,
smoke
man.
this one out, my nigga. Y'all gonna have to smoke it off. You know what I mean? Tell Kamala go get her a nice little wine and sambo. I know she like to drink wine. Tell her go get a nice wine, you know what I mean? A sambo, champagne and sambo. And have to kick her heels up.
Yeah,
Hey,
she
my
went to the
brethren,
best
you won't
look at those greens she was talking about.
get it. You won't get a poor sport sore loser out of me, my nigga.
Okay, well the line is still up for the other network. We give you credit because you came up here on some man shit, but you other niggas still haven't tapped. Okay, who came in here?
That's MJG, nigga. MJG right there with all the smoke, nigga.
Okay, let's hear it.
MJG, what up? Hold on, he on mute. I don't know how. Let me unmute you. MJG, what
my
up?
bad. I was talking shit. Yeah,
MJG, what's
like
happening,
motherfucker.
man?
I was laughing like a motherfucker. Network. You swung for the fences. You know what I mean? Then
Hey, man, check it out. In the game, it's either you win or you lose. It ain't no
that's
in
what's up.
betweens, man.
That's what's up. That's
Because
what's
I
up.
know
Especially
if it
since the
would have
New
went the
York
other
Yankees
way,
of
I
the
would have been
election.
up here. If it would have went the other way, I would have been in this motherfucker with bells and whistles and doing the vote app alert, vote app alert. I would have been doing the same shit. So I can't get mad when it ain't my turn to party. All I can look at it and say is, nigga, hey, cry now, smile later.
Hey,
Hey, man. Hey, the nigga Kendrick Lamar said it ain't no round twos, my nigga. Hey,
You feel
hang it
me?
up. Hang it up, bro.
hey,
Oh, it ain't no round threes.
Oh yeah. Trump, this over. This is last one. Period.
hey, he good. That's what they should have went on. Let him win. He can't run no more. He gonna bow out gracefully. We about to get this money again.
Oh, he about to change that rule. That rule's over with, nigga.
Think he gonna
Hey,
run
be
again?
careful what y'all wish for.
Nah, they gonna be too goddamn old to keep running, my nigga. He definitely gonna pass that torch to
He
somebody.
gonna make that shit like Russia.
JD Vance is dope. I think he could run like a motherfucker. He dope.
I mean, whichever way they go after him, you know what I mean. Right now, though,
I think it's gonna be JD Vance versus the nigga in California. That's gonna be the next one.
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom versus JD Vance. That's gonna be the next one.
That nigga got.
If he make it, cause he got Cali fucked up.
Gavin Newsom versus JD Vance. They're trying to put Galvin in this one. Before Kamala, they were trying to get Galvin.
Oh yeah. I think he's gonna.
Galvin definitely coming next.
I mean, man, listen. Hey, we can't do nothing but see now.
If they would have went with Galvin, they would have had a better chance. Nobody's going with a woman, my nigga, period. I mean, they did, but I'm just saying, like, far as dictators and people from overseas, they don't even fuck with women. Women can't even talk to them. So how the fuck you gonna be doing all these meetings and these delegating with these foreign nationals and shit when they don't even respect women, my nigga? You gonna have to send that goofy ass nigga up in there. That gay ass, no disrespect to the rainbow, but that boy definitely got a pocket full of Skittles in his back pocket. Period.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that other her vice president, hella jolly, he gonna come in there with his jolly ass, and they gonna, who the fuck is this, man? Get this clown ass out of here. We drop, man, fuck that nigga. We ain't respecting nothing he say. Trump
And all
coming
you
at bitch
transmissions
like, hey,
that's
nigga.
in the military, and another thing, all you transmissions is in the military that was about to get that operation done for free. That shit's over with.
And one more thing I want to tell y'all, right? One more thing they also respect, right? Think of all the motherfuckers, Kim Jong-un, the other motherfucker in the other part, fucking China, the China nigga, the Kim Jong-un nigga, North Korea,
Xi Jinping.
King Jinping, what up? That'll be King Jinping. Him. You got the motherfucking the Emiratis, you know what I mean? All the people with the oils and shit in Dubai and shit. They all royal. You got motherfucking Britain, the Great Britain and shit. They all royalty with a lot of fucking money, right? Then you come with these little dusty ass presidents. The only one that's been like royalty with money is Trump. The only one you could go, the nigga motherfucker, the dude from the small hat, you know what I mean, the president of small hat, Netanyahu had to meet Trump at his motherfucking Mar-a-Lago joint. Where did he meet Kamala? Didn't even meet the nigga. Nigga, come to Mar-a-Lago. Come to my motherfucking. Come on, man. That's bullshit, my nigga.
Hey, well, we gonna see now.
That's bullshit, my nigga. They respect that. Trump got fucking towers and casinos with his name on it, my nigga. Like he built a lot of motherfucking Manhattan, all them buildings out there. He built them motherfuckers, my nigga. Like he's a.
Hey man,
he's
you
a
know how
big
long ago that
real estate
motherfucking casino went bankrupt.
Hey
Hey,
man,
you know what?
network. I
You
can't
know
let
what?
you talk that shit when
You know
Kamala don't
what?
even.
You know what else went
Kamala don't even
bankrupt?
have a corner store.
You know what else went bankrupt? I went
Kamala.
bankrupt. Nigga. He filed a chapter 99, a chapter 11, a chapter 7, whatever the fuck, chapter 11, chapter 7, some shit like that.
Chapter
You
11.
filed that when you owe too much money, nigga. And you now can't pay it off, nigga. So when you owe hella money, you file a chapter 11 or something, or when you get lawsuits and shit, file chapter 11, nigga, go bankrupt. Now, you know what I mean? They can't sue you, nigga. You went bankrupt. But that same nigga that said he went bankrupt just switched the money, swapped the money out to a new account, a new label, a new motherfucking name, a new business name, a new corporation, and shut the other corporation down. That don't mean the nigga broke. That mean that he burnt out
No,
that
not at
corporate
all.
name.
Shit. 50 Cent went bankrupt and still was papered up.
It's getting
So,
sued. They got hell. Old hella shit is getting sued. So switch it up. Period. I ain't paying for it. That's
Let me
the
tell you
easy
something.
way for a nigga not to pay a bill.
I'm gonna pay
chapter
top
11.
dollar to see what Plies got to say. I know that nigga's on suicide watch like a motherfucker.
DL Hughley. Oh my God. DL
Ricky
Hughley,
Smiley. Ricky Smiley blocked me tonight.
Oh man.
oh wow.
Sore loser. Sore loser. You know what I mean?
Nigga,
Yeah,
I typed in
I
Trump.
don't take the shit that personal, my nigga.
All
It's
right.
like, okay, if I was, because again, I was more so voting against a person than I was voting for a person. So I mean, hey, if the person that I was voting against won, then shit, more power to him. Now
You would vote
now
for
after
so you would vote for the WNBA over the NBA?
absolutely not.
That's what you were doing if you vote for Kamala over Trump.
No, I wasn't. Hey, a basketball team on a basketball league ain't got shit to do with the presidency.
Let's get your boy going, this motherfucker. He been waiting patiently, man. What's up with my Detroit nigga? What up though?
Hey, salute, yada.
What's going on with you, pimpin'?
The same old shit. Hey, she could take them bathtub greens back to India where she going, ain't she?
Yeah, go put your greens in there, bitch.
Help with no meat in it. Nothing.
Hey, but then who wouldn't want they tax? What is it? He not taxing for overtime. Who wouldn't want they overtime money not taxed?
We talking about getting rid of the tax, period. Like and
Oh, see, so hell yeah, I work overtime, man. You ain't got to tax my shit.
you talking about
That's a win.
because we pay it anyway. Every time you buy something, you pay taxes. And then you paying it double when you pay out of your check. Then you pay it at the end of the year. Man, they robbing you, man. That's the mafia.
Yeah, I'm glad we got the devil out of here. But
Hey
with
man,
the feet, with
all
the
I can say is after damn near 10 years of rallying and campaigning, it's probably time to get to work now.
Say,
yeah.
Elon gonna save us $1 trillion a year, my nigga. Elon said it's too much reckless spending. He about to chop all that shit off.
Hey man, and
He said he gonna try to save us $1 trillion a year, my nigga. Period. So
Kennedy about to fix that food, and the first thing he said, he going after that water nationwide.
taking that fucking fluoride out the
It up.
water.
You know what
We
I mean?
ain't got to worry about niggas boxing females in the ring on TV.
Come on,
Oh
man.
yeah, hey man, it's about
Women
to be
against
right,
shit.
man. Like let's be real, man. They about to straighten
Hey,
this shit
I
up. They
seen
got
that
a
video, man. That shit was funny as hell.
That shit
Let me
white.
land. They got a motherfucking rainbow flag on top of the White House. I know he's snatching that motherfucker down first day.
Yeah, that shit coming down.
That shit coming down. That rainbow shit is coming
He
off the White House.
gonna put Mega on top of that motherfucker.
Man, something, nigga. Anything but that motherfucker, man. That nigga put a Black Panther flag on before that motherfucker.
Come
Wait,
on.
wait.
Oh, no.
Is a rainbow flag on top of the White House?
I
Yes,
ain't seen
nigga.
that shit.
What?
Oh, that's coming down tonight.
I ain't
Bro,
seen it.
it's on top. It's on top of the American flag. The American flag is under the rainbow.
Hell no. Now you full of shit.
No, hold on, man.
Nigga,
Hold
You
on.
man,
gotta show me that, Yuck.
look that
You
up.
gotta show me that, Yuck. Show me. Don't tell me, show me.
Is
All
it a
right, man. Let me
fag
look it up.
flag
Let me
on
look it
top
up.
of the White House?
I want you to know it's an Indian on the top of the White House called Freedom, which is full of shit. Actually on top of the Capitol.
Goose, did you pull it up?
Hold on,
Yeah,
now. I'm
let me
looking
see
right
that.
I told you. I'm gonna give you the screen. I told you, niggas. Go, show 'em.
there. Wait, hold on.
I told
Let
you.
me ask him. Hold on. Is it a homosexual flag on top of the White House?
They flew it for gay pride. All it. They did it before.
Oh, nigga. Hold on.
It's a fucking gay pride flag on top of the
Flag on
fucking
top
White
of the
House.
White House.
Let me do the image, bro.
You said it's on top of the American flag? Because no flag could be rose higher than the American flag.
Unless you Kamal and them. That's their people.
They had a whole staff of I ain't gonna say a staff, but they had that gay dude working in there. The bald head gay white dude.
They
Oh,
say
it's
Obama
under.
used to be on the top of the White House holding it with his
It's
hand.
under. It's under the United States flag.
Oh, okay. That's when I was finna call bullshit on you because I know damn well it ain't no flag in the capital of America that's gonna fly higher than the American flag.
No, it's under. You see, it's under.
Damn, that motherfucker look bigger than the American flag.
That's because it's closer to the screen.
Yeah, right there. It's under it, but it's right there under that bitch.
That's
Told
just
y'all niggas. Told y'all niggas.
oh, that shit
Big
coming down.
boy. Yeah, we gonna
Damn.
take it down. First day in office, nigga. Period.
Yeah.
That's fucked
And
up.
then that ain't even a gay pride. That look like a gay Palestinian flag.
Look like a Puerto Rican pride, like a Puerto Rican
Real.
Puerto Rican pride.
If I was
They
Trump and
wilding out with that
black people
flag.
wanted me to lose, if black women wanted me to lose, I'll ban hair weave.
Man, they wilding out with that shit on top of the White House, man. Like whatever a motherfucking sexual choice is, that shouldn't be on top of the fucking White House, man. Like you ain't
Period.
got
At all.
a dude that's heterosexual. We ain't got a heterosexual flag on top of the White House. So what the fuck sense do that make?
And
That's
I
that
don't think I don't think no flag should be on top of the White House except the American flag.
you
That's it.
know,
period.
and
That's
you
it.
and you
No flag.
Now, if
the
you
red,
a
black, and
rainbow
pink flag
and you
never.
want to fly that flag on your car, you want to fly that shit in your bedroom or something in front of your house, that's cool. But on top of the White House, that's kind of like bold because like that. Look at the motherfuckers that come to the White House and they gotta look at that shit like, really? Like this is what we're gonna have to go through. And then you got the government trying to force people overseas to do the same shit that they doing over here. You know, as far as the rainbow rules and the rainbow laws, as far as, you know, same-sex marriage and this, that, and the third, and whoop, 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 and you know, transformers and surgeries and all that type of shit. They trying to force them laws in different countries, and different countries ain't having that shit.
No, especially over in Africa, dude. Man, took
Nigga, you try that shit in Africa, Mabutu will cut your motherfucking head off.
oh,
They ain't having that shit in Africa, bro.
we respect it, but it ain't cracking over here. Like we saying, no, y'all can't use y'all can't use y'all money. They look China, Russia, they got the bricks. We cool. We can
How
join
y'all feel
them.
about all the coon ass celebrities that went on that motherfucking stage, and it was all women. The only nigga you had was motherfucking Quavo, and who else? Like that was a male performer. I think a fucking Usher. Other than that, it was all females. They had MC Light, they had Glorilla, they had goddamn Meg the Stallion, they had Beyonce do a speech. Like it wasn't no love for the men in the Kamala shit. Like it was
LeBron.
all woman, pregnancy, fight for, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Abortion rights and Roe v. Wade, and it wasn't nothing for the niggas. And she said something in an interview like, yeah, I'm gonna legalize the marijuana for black people, for black dudes. Look, that's the only thing she said. Other than that, it was an all-female fucking campaign,
Yeah,
bro.
that was some cool shit. It was to try to bring attention to the black mans and shit, cause she had dissed the black male community and shit. So now she think that Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion and all them gonna grab our attention. We don't give a fuck about them sluts.
Yeah, she grabbed the worst bitches to ever grab.
You
For
had
real.
Cardi B up there, a chick that was a stripper, ex-stripper that was drugging niggas and robbing them, and you got her up there trying to tell motherfuckers how to vote. You got Eminem up there, and Eminem is dope as fuck, but his lyrics crazy as shit. And they up there calling Trump Hitler and all this extra shit, and he's like, "Come on, bro! Like the artists you got up there ain't so clean and you know what I mean, so squeaky clean. Like let's
Like I
be real,
said,
them niggas
like I
got all
said
the
before,
skeletons in the closet that you got on that motherfucker. Worse
hey,
than
yeah,
Trump.
like I said before, and I say again, I believe the best way, it may not cut it all the way out of government as a whole, but the best way to bring down corruption in government is to limit how much a motherfucker can donate to a campaign.
Hey, you know, besides that,
I agree on that one.
yeah, but man, y'all gotta understand something though, for real, man. They didn't have nobody to run against Trump anyway, neither side. Like the shit is done ran its course, y'all. Like for real, like really look at this shit. Like she didn't really campaign. They picked her on a computer. Like the way she got nominated was bogus online. That shit was bullshit. She's supposed to have a primary, supposed to be other people running, nothing. Biden been gone. That man brain been fucked up. Wait
And
till
that's what's messed up about it. Biden gave up, tried to pass it down to her, and then give her no kind of guidance. Just
none.
left her out there stuck like a bait on a pole, fishing pole stick.
She was
Nah,
a
they
trophy.
had
She was a
Obama. They
trophy.
had Obama in the motherfucking pearl earphones.
And man, she was a
Yeah,
trophy.
we peeped that. Yeah, we peeped
Oh,
that.
nigga, it's footage with her talking about, oh, yeah, I got 30 minutes in the headphones. She pointing at the headphones. Oh, I'm talking to them and talk. Yo, she
Yeah.
was really had a communicating headphone on that. She was like, they got her in commercials. I'm like, you know what I mean? Behind the
Real
scenes.
shit.
Oh shit!
Like, that was Obama in the headphones, my nigga.
She's the
Hell
pretty
no.
kid. She's
That's
the
why
Real
pretty
she said,
shit.
the
kid.
sun will rise again in the morning. The sun will rise again
You
in
see
the
this shit?
morning.
Hell no.
That was Obama, my nigga.
Fake.
Hey man, I'm not mad at you, man. Go on and gloat. Like I said, if it was on the other side and that nigga would have lost, I probably would have had the bells and whistles going myself. So I can't be mad. Party on, party on. But when it's time to get back to work now, then we're going to see if everything that you said, because the last thing he said tonight was promises made, promises kept. Now we're gonna see.
Free
Hey,
Tory Lanez too.
hey,
We
Yeah.
gonna see.
he been in there before. At least we
He
got
gonna
some.
let Tory out.
Oh man, the whole cool shit about Trump. This nigga gonna pardon Biden. He gonna pardon Hunter Biden.
And
He said,
Biden wasn't gonna pardon his own son. He said he wasn't
man,
gonna.
he's about to pardon Hunter Biden, my nigga. That's some real shit.
Yeah, and his
That's
nephew
a
was,
real nigga move.
and
Oh,
his
let
father
me
You
play
was.
know,
out. Oh, go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. I
I
want to
said
I
play
would
out
love for
something.
him to pardon Tory Lanez and Tory Lanez get out and shoot that bitch for real.
because she
Let me
said she. Oh,
let me give y'all a dope ass story, right? Let me get the screen. Let me give y'all a dope ass story. This is another reason why I voted for Trump, man, because he freed a lot of the real ones, my nigga. This my nigga Corvain. You know what I mean? This is story, man. Y'all check it out, man. This is real.
And how are you out right now from having a life sentence?
So I'm out right now. Donald Trump, shout out Big Trump. Like,
Trump
24. You know, Trump 24. So definitely. Trump came and got me the last 2 minutes in office.
Why did Trump individually pick you out and be like, hey, I want you to get out?
When Ivanka called my mom, she said that he liked it to have daughters. I have 2 daughters. Shout out Skylar and Claire. That's my daughter. So he got daughters, you know, so it was like that test him. And then he did it at the last second. So I was the last clemency. You know what I mean? So like it was damn near, it was walking out the office and then signed it at 11:58 because at 12 o'clock he's not even the president no more, so he can't sign it. You know what I mean? So he signed it at 11:58. So it's like you have to do something with what God gave you because it's only God that can do something like that.
That's only God.
You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Like,
was you
nobody
praying
else
in
actually
jail?
doing it. You praying?
Okay, I was about to
looking,
say.
what happened is Harry O. So Harry O get out, Lil Wayne, Kodak, everybody's getting out right at this present time. You see their name on the list. Your name goes on the bottom when you get a clemency. Your name's on the bottom ticker of C. Your name's gonna come across the bottom, right? So it's 11 o'clock. My name still ain't on the list. At the time, I have the biggest push as far as I have 179,000 signatures. I'm on the front page of New York Times. Nas did a documentary on BET about my case. I was on Business of Drugs, Netflix episode 5, Complex, National Geographic. So if I don't get it now, I don't know if I'm ever going to get a push like this from behind the wall.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I've accomplished all this behind the wall. So now I'm like, damn, I still don't see my name on the list. So everybody like, just have faith. 11:30 come. My name still don't come across the list. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to have to continue to do this time. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
So 11:30, that's the last time they're going to show the list. They don't show the list no more. So I still don't know I'm on the list. So when I wake up in the morning, they're getting up for showers. So when you get up for showers, we on lockdown at Pollock. So Pollock in Louisiana is one of the most, it's the top 4 worst prisons in the world in Louisiana as far as federal. It's level 4, the USP. So you got to get chained up for showers. Trump is getting on the helicopter and Biden is getting inaugurated in on the TV. We're going to shower. So I'm like, yeah, but this dude from DC, I ain't gonna never forget. So the dude from DC said, man, just keep your head up, man. They probably be slow on the paperwork or some shit like this. It's already in the morning. It's 6, 7 in the morning. So then when we go take the shower, we get handcuffed back. Then like maybe an hour after the shower, they like counselor on the range. Now the counselor don't really need to come on the range. We taking showers right now. So they like counselor on the range. So the counselor, they like, man, they headed your way. I'm downstairs. I'm up. I'm cleaning up in the room. So he like, counselor on the range. He put the key in the door and opened that bitch. You got to understand that the USP, if you're on lockdown, you can't open the door. We're a threat to the door. We just got handcuffed to go to shower 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So after we get handcuffed to go to shower, you just open our door. You like, man, you got 5 minutes. Pack your shit up, man. You out of here.
Whoa!
You know what I mean? So I go knock on the doors at the time.
Oh, he frozen. He frozen.
Nigga, the chain. I had some cardies. I gave all this ghetto shit to all this motherfucker.
But you in the feds? How the fuck you had chain in jail?
No, the feds. You gotta look it up, though.
You was in the feds?
Yeah, I'm one of them guys.
Okay, yeah, man. My nigga had a life sentence, man. He got caught with 40 tons, nigga, and Trump pardoned the nigga, man. So Trump a real one, my nigga. Same year he pardoned Harry O and pardoned Lil Wayne the same year. So
It's a hell of a story, bro.
that nigga had life, my nigga.
He say Biden was getting inaugurated and Trump taking time out of his day to come free that man, brother. You can't get no realer than that.
I thought they said Trump
Ivanka Trump called him and was tapped in because he had daughters and shit. So Ivanka had tapped in and, you know, with the wifey and shit, you know, took a liking because they had daughters and shit. They got daughters. So he looked out. That's some real nigga shit, bro. And he's black. Nigga. Like they saying Trump is racist. He's doing this. Like, bro was part of BMF, my nigga. He got caught with 40 tons, nigga. They got that nigga life.
Well, I guess we gonna be back picking cotton in 2 weeks, huh?
Nah, boy, I don't think
so. He ain't that racist, I can tell you that.
Hey, he connected with a lot of black folks before, and just like he said earlier today, Oprah all on Fox talking stuff is in his book. Y'all can go look it up. She was gonna be his vice president when he was gonna run back in the 80s, just playing on her show. They gave the Clintons big money. We talked about that before, man, and she on there talking about it, you know, and that's what made me mad. Like, we old enough to remember that shit, my nigga. Like Trump, they tried to break him before. You feel me? And then now, just like he said, what better person that we in a new world is business? You know what I mean? He got shit all over the world, as if to say other people don't. But he got, you know what I mean? And he been a president too. I just like how they did him. You know what I mean? They tried to kill me. And they tried to kill him, what, 3 times? Well, somebody tried.
Twice.
Yeah, that's enough said on.
Yeah, right there.
Once is more than enough, my nigga. Like Kennedy didn't have more than one time. They got him the first time. Nigga, Trump is by the nigga. God bless him to not get hit, bro. If he wouldn't have turned, that man would have got his whole dome would have been splattered. Period. People got killed at that motherfucker and shot.
Yeah.
So everybody talking about, oh, he didn't get shot. Then what about the person that got killed? The fireman, you know, that covered up his daughter and his wife and took them bullets, you know,
Yeah.
protecting his wife and his daughter. That fireman that died. What about the other people that got shot? Like, okay, that was fake too. Like y'all believe in the fake media so much. That's why Trump says fake media, because y'all believe with the bullshit. Just because it's on television, CNN or MSNBC or CBS, don't mean that they not lying. Don't mean that they not putting tens on it. You know what I mean? Don't mean that they over exaggerating and saying some false shit just because they're on television or on the podcast. You know? Y'all just gotta do y'all motherfucking research. A lot of people just take it for what it is instead of doing their own fucking research, you know? And that's what you gotta do about all these social medias and all these TV channels, man. Don't believe this shit, man. Period.
Like
Like
for
really.
real, that's why I stopped watching BET shit. What 2002? I stopped watching that shit, and I don't listen to mainstream artists. I listen to all underground because that shit way harder than the people in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't follow that mainstream shit because they lead you to bullshit. I got a lot of friends that voted for a homegirl and shit. I'm like, man, y'all ain't do no research on y'all politics or none of that. Y'all just going for it because her skin color and she a female. I understand y'all want to make history, but that's the wrong female to make history with. You got to get behind a real black strong female that's gonna hold some shit down and that's really about some shit, not just on some play shit and everything she say is scripted from this state to that state. It's the same book. Man, we can't keep living like that.
Let me ask you this: when y'all speak of mainstream news, would you consider Fox News mainstream?
Yeah.
Fox the
All that
same
shit
shit.
is mainstream. Like, yeah, that's mainstream. It's on TV.
They sued Fox for all the cap they did, and nigga won.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I
they
was
sued
finna
the
say
shit out
because
of Fox. So,
that was the only motherfucking news that got proven to be actual fake news, and that's how Tucker Carlson ass got fired, and they got sued for like $780 million.
Yeah, I
right.
Man,
remember that. I
Yeah.
remember that.
So
CNN was giving
and
them
then
false
let's
info.
not talk about these newspapers, these motherfucking New York Post and Washington Post and LA Times. Like them niggas is
Yeah.
bought off, my nigga. Period. Like you could tell the people that's paid off, my nigga, by the big corporations, my nigga. Just like the government is paid off by the big corporations, my nigga. Shit ain't
Yeah.
no.
That's why I believe if you can find a way to stop these motherfucking corporations and these big conglomerates from donating millions, if not billions of dollars into motherfucking special interest groups, then it would be more of a level playing field. Like if only each person can donate, let's say up to $1,000, then there's no room for a motherfucker to be like, well, I'm gonna come drop 10 million in your campaign. That way I can get in front of everybody else. Because if that's the case, only the wealthy will ever get heard.
It's always gonna be
Yeah.
like that.
No, fuck
Yeah.
all that.
It's
No,
always gonna be like that.
drop
And
the 10 million on me.
you know what I
We
mean?
need to look into that shit. Some of them definitely doing money laundering.
Because even
My
if you
thing
put
is
it
this,
out,
man. You gotta
it's thousands of
let me tell y'all this, man. How I know that they fake as fuck with the news, right? Now, if they really do their due diligence, right? The niggas they said that he's Hitler, he's gonna be a dictator, and he's gonna, you know what I mean? Woo, woo, woo. Hitler alone, right? You saying you Hitler, that mean you killed a lot of Jewish people. That's Trump never killed nobody. But saying he's Hitler on some Hitler dictatorship, right?
Mhm.
This nigga, him and his family has did more for the Jewish community than any president or any family in fucking America. Let me give y'all some history. Trump's father, when or grandfather or father, when the immigrants came, when they came from Germany, when they fled to America, to New York, Trump father or grandfather built them their
Grandfather.
grandfather built them their first synagogue, built them a synagogue in New York and sold it to them for $1, gave it to them. That was their first synagogue in New York. Built it for them. Boom, laid it out for them, gave it to them. Trump also made Jerusalem the capital of Israel. That's what he did in his presidency. So that's two big power moves for the Israel people that no president has done, or no family of a president has done for the small hats. So let's keep it a buck. That's not no Hitler shit. That's a person that's really looking out for the Jewish community, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Even though you question that, how can a president go to another country and declare the capital of another city?
No, he actually didn't. He didn't. What he did is said that he's moving the U.S. embassy to Jerusalem.
Right, I know that. I was just saying, but Israel ain't even a real piece of land. It's just a little strip. It's like
But he still made Jerusalem the capital and made it their land. So
yeah,
that's biblical shit. Like the shit that Trump is doing is biblical shit. Like it could be evil, it could be good. We don't know what it is, but the shit that he's doing is prophecy, my nigga. Period. That's prophecy. They said the land was gonna be given back to them. It's prophecy. The shit he doing. I hope it's good. I hope it's not evil, man, because it's an antichrist. You know.
I don't know if I'm gonna go so far as to say prophecy, but I mean,
about that piece of land.
That wasn't prophecy that they was gonna get that land back.
Rockefeller about this.
That's what I'm saying. It was all. It's under the control of Israel. The Palestinians are the ones that got put.
I'm just saying that, hey man.
Trump did what Trump didn't. Trump didn't make.
If you want to be real with it, the real, you know what I mean, Israelites supposed to get the land back. But that's a prophecy. But the prophecy is still going because those Israelites got the land back.
I'm saying though is that he didn't make anything a capital. All he did was move the U.S. embassy to Israel. I mean to Jerusalem or whatever. Yeah, he didn't have nothing to do with it being the capital or not. He just moved the embassy.
Who made the capital?
The Israelites.
So Netanyahu made it the capital?
No, it was that before he got there.
It was before he got. Really, it's just
where, man. Let me ask
just
you,
where refugees.
Just look up if Trump moves U.S. embassy. That's all you got to look up.
Let me ask. Hold on. Did Trump make Jerusalem the capital of Israel?
According to Wikipedia, on December 6, 2017, President Trump formally recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and stated that the American embassy would be moved from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem.
So we both right.
Yeah, both right.
He just recognized it, but he didn't declare it.
Come on, nigga.
Nigga, Christopher Williams didn't find what you call it.
You know I gotta play devil's advocate. I gotta keep it spicy.
Hey, one thing we're not thinking about now that Trump is about to be in, Diddy about to get out.
Oh yeah, Trump about to pardon the shit out of Diddy. That's his homie. He been to the Diddy party.
Diddy safe, nigga.
Hey,
If
he's
it's
about
all,
to get Diddy out.
Is he facing any state crimes?
Who?
Man, he about to pardon the shit out of Diddy. That's the first part coming across the board.
If the president say you good, you out.
Good. Yeah, it ain't state. Ain't nigga, you good. State nothing.
He's about to pardon the shit out of Diddy.
Diddy coming home, nigga.
Diddy got too many government motherfuckers on camera.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I think Diddy was gonna come home any fucking way because mostly all of them goddamn charges was flimsy at best.
Yeah, sex charges.
I think they was just putting his ass in his place to show him what real power can do.
Nah,
I mean, let me hold you up, little nigga.
Man.
Well, he definitely getting out now. He got action.
Trump be pardoning niggas, man. I think he's gonna pardon Puff. If Puff gets some time, he getting a pardon. Period.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, let's wrap this shit up, man. It's been dope. I mean, we could keep going. I could throw the alley-oop out there. Whoever else want to talk some more shit. I want to
say something before we get off, man. Look, if y'all want to help me get back to school, I appreciate it because I love what I do.
Let me put you on the screen so you could give your announcement and give the number what people can call.
Once again, look, man, y'all know I love what I do. I love working with the seniors. I love working with people, period. This type of evil has to get taken care of. So if y'all want to back me up, leave, messages at the bottom after the show. So when I get to the school tomorrow, they can see the support. That helps a lot. Go to my page, say something in the DMs. That helps a lot, or whatever. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Even though this isn't a Wonder Twins, this is What the Fuck Weekly. If my twin is all about support, it's all about coming together, helping. If I have a problem, if Yuck has a problem, if Network has a problem, if we as a conglomerate have a problem, we have to come together and help each other. And I want to say thank y'all. I love y'all. And Trump, I love you, man. I don't love Trump. I love one. And y'all have a good one, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Yuck, for having me on the panel, brother.
It's all good, my twin. Thanks for tapping in, man.
Kamala Harris,
Shout
you
out,
bitch.
Hold on, man. Nah, man, because you was light tonight, man. He was supposed to go bad on Kamala, man. He didn't really go bad because he had a lot of shit to talk when we on the phone and shit. You know what I mean? But it's all good. I don't need nobody to talk shit about her. She lost. It is what it is. It ain't no need to rub it in.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, all of the shit talking in the world, and all of the shit talking in the world ain't gonna help her lose anymore, and it ain't gonna help that nigga win no more. Shit, he won.
Right,
He won. It's time to get back to work, nigga.
she put up a big fight, nigga. She had the biggest motherfucking donations. Like she had over $1 billion in donations, man. So she definitely ran it up. Had a lot of support.
Crazy.
But niggas just didn't believe her message, man. Like every time you get online, she just talking about Trump. Like, oh, he's this, he's that. But what are you gonna do?
Hey, you know what's crazy? I got a lot of Democrat friends that didn't vote for her based on the fact that she's a woman.
Whoa.
And I'm
so
not
they
saying that I'm not making no excuses saying that every motherfucker thought like that, but there are some people that was like, nigga, ain't no woman, nigga, I'm not finna let no woman run this motherfucking country on my watch. Not if I can vote against it. And they did.
I think she just should have just ran and been herself and not just called herself black. She just should have just ran as Kamala Harris and just let motherfuckers assume who she was and then she tried to cater to the black people. I mean, she went so black that she went to fuck with motherfuckers that didn't nobody even fuck with. Like, then you had Quavo. No, I mean, he a good nigga, but he don't represent me. He represents music. He don't represent me. Like he can represent, but you know what I mean. This script did Cardi B. That's my girl. I love her, but she didn't even want to be up here. You could tell the way she was. You feel me? Like it did. Then man,
That shit wasn't authentic.
no, none of that. And
everybody got a bag. That $1 billion
got a
plus
bag, man.
went to
That was
all the
good.
celebrities.
Everybody there got paid
be
on
mad.
both sides.
Can't be mad about that, you know. And they gave up bread. They probably gave up something they couldn't refuse. Like what, 2, 3 million, 4 million. All right.
They gave I think they gave Beyonce like $2 million to come speak.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, though, did y'all peep how Camilla or whatever her name is? She sent the black dude out to tell the crowd at the headquarters that she'll be on tomorrow and speak to y'all.
Yeah, she didn't even give her concession speech.
Why she couldn't send her vice president? Why you had to send the nigga out there?
Why the vice president couldn't talk? Like, why is she so busy that she couldn't talk? Like, come on, man. It's election night. Like, that's some sort of.
It ain't got nothing to do with being busy. That bitch was back there licking her wounds.
Yeah, I mean, she a female. She probably was crying. You know what I mean? Let her cry.
How about she probably wasn't nowhere around because she knew she wasn't gonna win, man. Like she never campaigned. Like we never really seen her. She, you know what I mean? They had what, 2 debates?
Well, I mean, she kind of only had 100 days in order to get everything done.
Man, no,
I know one thing, man. She packing her shit, man. They like, get the fuck out, man. That's what she doing. She packing her shit. And then she's gonna make her speech before she hit that helicopter and take it back to the skull. I don't know where she live at, but she gonna take it back there, nigga. It's over. They ain't gonna have her be a government, none of that shit. She's out the government, out the Democrat shit, out of here. You're fired.
Hey, they said.
You think she's still gonna be on the Senate after this, or
no? She's still vice president.
I mean, I don't know. It's a possibility. I mean, it's not like she would be the first motherfucker that ran for president and lost, and you know what I'm saying, continued their career. I mean, shit, Trump did that. He ran for president, won, ran for president,
He
lost.
wasn't on the Senate. He wasn't no governor or
He
no
ain't
mayor
never
or
been
nothing.
no senator.
Okay, yeah. No, he wasn't that, but okay. I mean, yeah, you got people that. I mean, shit. Look at Hillary Clinton. How many times that bitch ran for president?
Well, she might
Right.
be a
And,
lawyer like her.
and
She
she's still in
So
the
he,
government. And she's
yeah,
still in
even
the
after
government.
she lost, she just went back to what she was doing until she was like, all right, I'm gonna try again.
But Kamala was a governor in California, right?
no
No, she was never a governor. She was a district attorney,
an
and
attorney,
she was the attorney general.
state
She was,
attorney.
and then she was in Congress.
Okay. Yeah.
But you know, she still got, you know, whatever her, she gonna fall back and she
I
get
think she part of the Senate. Like she was one of them goddamn last votes in the Senate or something, man. So I
no,
don't know how much like power that still got, but yeah, she had a lot of power in the Senate, I heard.
that
Well,
was that was her
when you running for president, you got to give up your Senate seat.
that was her vice president duties when she did that shit. You know what I mean? She had
Okay.
to do a vote.
Just like Barack Obama was a senator, but when he decided to run for president, he had to give up his seat.
Yeah, but when she did what you talking about, Yuck, the vice president had to be the deciding vote for because they was tied, and that's when she
Mm-hmm.
did. She wasn't
Now this,
senator or nothing. She got picked. That's why I said she's a trophy. Biden didn't want her. Biden's the prejudice, man. He don't like black people. He was the
you
turn.
know, he the one that picked her, right?
Man, they made him pick her, man.
Yeah, that was he was
Okay,
perpetrating.
Yeah, man.
you know what I'm about to ask you,
They
right?
never communicated, man.
Where is the proof that they made him pick her?
I'm gonna give you the proof.
Okay.
Look it up, and they asked him a question. He was looking at this Jewish dude. I forget the dude name, and they asked her, "Could you lean towards an African American vice president candidate?" She was running against him. Look, that she was talking bad about Biden. He wasn't
Yeah,
gonna.
they did.
He was gonna pick I forgot the dude name. You know what I'm saying? But they told him, just like they told her, it'd be better for you to pick an African American coming off of Obama.
You
Plus,
know what? This infamous nigga
Hold on, y'all.
name.
Hold on.
let me
Hold on.
land. Let me
Hold
land.
that. Go ahead. Land right
Look,
quick, then I'm gonna make an
all right,
announcement, then continue. Go ahead.
all right. Then look. Plus, he picked her because of what he said about her. She's a prosecutor, just like he was. You know what I mean? So that put it together when Trump was talking that mess or whatever he was talking. So that kind of made it easy for him to get the black vote. That's when Obama came behind everything. She's a trophy, man. Like she is in politics, but not like a senator. She didn't do her steps like that. Attorney general, yeah, but she went straight that right there. Boop, boop, boop. That was it. She, you know what I mean? She Montel Williams, my nigga.
Got
Yeah,
you. All
he,
right. Check this out. Check this out. There are a lot of people in the chat, you know what I mean, getting real emotional. So I'm gonna throw the alley oop out there again. Hey, y'all more than welcome to tap in and talk y'all shit, man. Don't hide behind the motherfucking clicks and the motherfucking tap board of the keyboard, man.
Don't be no keyboard warrior, man.
Talk your shit, man.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody dissing her either. We ain't talking bad about her or nothing. It's like,
But people got strong different opinions about both sides. So
yeah,
if
hell
you
yeah, I
got
know
some
that
strong
too.
opinions about both sides, man, tap in. We want to have that conversation, man. This is
Shit, you see, I'm up here, nigga. I'm in the lion's den with these niggas,
hold on.
and
we
I
the
ain't even
most
a
hated.
Democrat.
Hold
I
on.
didn't even vote. Y'all know
Let,
I didn't vote.
let's
So
get
you
a
know, man.
female. Let's get a female in this motherfucker. The homegirl, Lisa Jackson. Let's go, Lisa.
All right. Salute, Lisa.
A little Lisa.
Salute, gentlemen. Salute. Let me tell y'all something. For the first time, I haven't voted since Barack Obama on a federal level.
Mhm.
On a federal level. So today, I walked my happy ass down to the school, and I voted. And I voted Republican straight through. I don't know if a motherfucker is one of them people that's probably what do you call it, racist or whatever. But my thing is that I don't have to vote. I really don't, because I really didn't. But the reason why I voted this time is because I want to stick it to the Democrats. And this man ended up winning. And I'm from New York, so New York is straight Democrat. So he didn't win Democrat, but I still stuck it to them. Like, enough is enough. Like there's some things that we don't want, and there's some things that I don't want even as a woman, even as a mother. Like their policies and stuff is going to be becoming warped and stuff to me. So no, I couldn't do it. So no, I don't even know who I voted for. I just know
Well,
that
well, you
the
made the
first
right
thing,
choice at the end of the night.
Can I ask you a question right quick, y'all? The inflation of immigrants in New York, you know, with the crime and all that, did that influence your vote, or was it more things that just had you like, I'm tired of the bullshit?
it
Because
was
you out
both.
there in New York,
Yeah,
you actually seeing it
and
face.
actually, I think you know it. I think you know I'm in Yonkers, but I'm in New York and I work in the city. So actually, yes, it's both. It's both. Enough is enough. And I think it's time for us to send a message to the party that we've been so devout to. I'm not devout to nobody because I've crossed party lines. And every time I crossed them, people thought I was crazy. Like, I voted for Pataki twice, right? And I'm still a registered Democrat. But it comes a time when you have to look at what's going to be best for you. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm broke. I'm broke. And I'm still broke. When he was in office, you know what? They created the brokenness for us. They sabotaged his presidency. I don't like him all the time. I don't have to like him all the time. And this is what I try to tell people. You're not voting for that person, you're voting for whatever policies. If the policies work for you, why you don't vote for the policy? I can't just vote for him. It's not a him. It's not a
Yeah.
her. You know what I mean? I can't, in all due respect, gentlemen, a policy about having an abortion, that's not a policy to me. That's a choice.
I
So at
agree.
the end of the day, there's some things that I truly didn't agree with on the other side. Matter of fact, none of this shit I agree with at all. At all. So again, you know, people want to say they don't like him, they don't like him, but I always remember rappers and everything running around this guy, you know what I'm saying? I want Trump money or whatever. He was good then. It wasn't until he ran for presidency and he ran under the Republican ticket. Now, what if he'd have ran on the Democratic ticket?
He'd have been loved. He'd have been the next
Right.
he'd have
And that's
been
But
the
one
next
thing they,
Ronald
and
Reagan.
that's another thing they forgetting that Trump was a Democrat before running for Republic, but he had to switch
exactly.
to Republic because
Right,
somebody
to be
else
able
was
to
running
win.
Democrat. Mm.
At the end of the day, gentlemen, I have to say I think my vote worked for me. Although I am in New York, I think it still worked because I think that I left a message out there like, you know what? I don't have to vote for you guys that sit up here and tell me I have to vote for you because you have melted. What's her name? This somebody, the stallion, and all these people. No, 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 no. What is your policies? And the first thing that come out your mouth is something about some abortion. You gotta depart from me. You gotta depart. I gotta go. And then damn sure I don't want to listen to that cackling laugh for 4 years. So I don't know about you gentlemen, but anyway, I'm gonna say good night. Thank you. But I, I voted for I voted for him, not her. Thanks, guys.
We
Well,
appreciate your input,
we
sis.
definitely respect your opinion, sister.
Hey, that's what's up. And I'm
That's a
glad
fact.
we heard a woman say something about abortion. She actually said it's a choice. A woman, and I know a lot of other women think that, but to hear her say, like, you know what I'm saying, that's what's up.
But I
And so
think that was
Yeah.
one of the
people say,
biggest problems that they had with the Republican policies on that, because what they're actually doing is taking or trying to take away that choice.
yeah, but
This
No,
is
no, 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 no,
no,
no,
no.
no, 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 no,
Kamala
no.
and
Hey,
them.
hey, hey, yo, let me land. Let me land.
Go ahead.
It was a whole fall for the banana in the tailpipe because they already reversed Roe v. Wade. The
Mhm.
fucking courts. The courts already did that. So it's already reversed. She's acting like she could do it. she gonna put it back together and whatever. It's like this is the Supreme Court, my nigga. This ain't the government, my nigga. This is Supreme Court did that. They made it state by state. That's already the fucking rule. So when they asked Trump, he said it should be state by state because that's the law right now. It ain't Roe v. Wade no more. So she's acting like she could take it back to Roe v. Wade. That's Supreme Court. She can't do that shit. So she's doing a banana in the tailpipe, getting these females all emotional about abortion and shit that she can't change. The law is already done. Supreme Court already made the law. Reversed it.
Okay. And my thing is that if they turned it back, if he turned it back to states, right? And this is what the Supreme Court said. What he's saying is that Kamala Harris can't reverse it, but what I can do instead of having it go state to state, now make it a nationwide ban.
Hey,
that was the whole argument with that.
right.
That's why they kept asking him, how do you feel about a nationwide ban on abortion? And he kept ducking the question.
No, he kept saying
He did say it was never in his plan.
I watch his motherfucking interviews and his speeches. He said it should be state to state. It should be in the rule of the government. However how each state handle it.
He did also say that. Yes, he did.
Yes,
he did. I'm not going to deny that or try to paint a pretty picture for the other side. And I will also add this. From the way that it looks, not only is it going to be a Republican president, it's also going to be a Republican House, and it's also going to be a Republican Senate.
Yes,
which
sir.
means that the whole government now is ran by the Republicans, correct?
So if any fuck ups go down, it's on them. Straight up.
We have nobody else to blame.
Nobody. It's on
Obama had that too.
no
Obama had it.
Nancy Pelosi, no none of that shit. It's on them.
But let me be fair. Let me also say, but if everything goes right, we have nobody else to give the credit to except them.
Oh, come on.
Correct.
Let me tell you this, man. We all fell for the banana in the tailpipe too, because the Democrats was the ones that tried to keep us enslaved. The Republicans was the ones that fought for us to be unslaved, like far as down south with the Juneteenth shit. So
well, that was before the great party switch in the 60s. But I will say this.
No. You curved that. Am I telling the truth or not?
No, you were telling the truth about that time. But
Abraham,
let's hold on, listen. The Republicans of then would have the same ideology of the Democrats of now.
Wrong. You got that backwards.
Are you sure?
The Democrats back then were racist as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I said the Republicans back then would be the Democrats of now.
How?
How if they was
the Republican, not the Democrats. I said the Republicans back then would be the Democrats of now. Okay, let me say it the other way. The Democrats back then would be the Republicans of now.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's how you're supposed to say it. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah, because Trump was once of them.
I'm just saying that it was once upon a time the Republicans was riding for us when slavery
right.
went, they was riding for us, my nigga.
That's
the
a fact.
Democrats was trying to keep us enslaved. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, fast forward time with everything that's going down, right? Now, I like when Bruh said that they threw the banana in the tailpipe with the COVID shit, right? I agree with that. Because the first motherfucker that mentioned some shit like that was Obama. He said, what's going to happen? You know, what's going to bring us together when a big disease or something? He like bell whistled that shit like as soon as he came in office. I know it's going to bring together a disease, a pandemic. He called it a pandemic before we knew what the fuck a pandemic was, right?
And remember,
and hold on. Now let's remember what Nancy Pelosi husband did. That nigga ran it up. He took all his money out the stocks in January. He knew that shit was coming. Nancy and them knew that shit was coming. They got the alert. That's why they want to sue the nigga, because he knew the blitz on the motherfucking stock industry because the COVID was coming, my nigga. So how did Nancy and her husband know it was coming? You know what I mean? Trump in office. Trump ain't got no idea. And then when it hit, he called it the China flu and all that shit. Like he don't know what the fuck happened. But Nancy Pelosi, her husband, they all know what's going down. They taking stocks out and shit. Like, come on, man. And Obama bell whistled this shit like, what is this, a big pandemic? And everybody have to come together. That's when we're gonna be a real America. Like, they bell whistled this shit and then it happened.
Facts. Yeah. They slid it to Trump to make it seem like it was Trump campaign.
And to put
Let's
some
stop
yeast
playing
on
with these
top of that,
dusty ass Democrats, my nigga.
they
They are. And then look, let's go to the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
They locked down America. You know how many people lost their fucking businesses, lost their homes, lost their apartments, lost
Their lives.
lost their lives, lost everything,
Yeah.
my nigga. Everything. America was so high, nigga. Motherfucking life just went to nothing, my nigga, overnight.
in an instant, and off of experimental drugs. You know what I mean? That take years, 5 years now. We would have been just now getting a trial, hearing about a trial. They was pumping that stuff, and people losing jobs for not taking the sticker upper. You know what I'm saying? All that.
And when has a fucking vaccine ever been forced on somebody where you lose your livelihood? You can't go to work. You can't get on an airplane. You can't go in the mall. You can't shop. You can't go in a restaurant. You can't go to a motherfucking, like, you had to have a cup.
When was the last global pandemic?
How many
Oh,
vaccines did you have for
that
one?
shut
Though?
everybody down, my nigga. That crippled America, my nigga. And that was
That didn't cripple America. That crippled the world.
AIDS.
That was bought on by them, my nigga. That was American scientists was up there in Wuhan with them Asian scientists too, my nigga.
Come on.
Okay, but did they not suffer? Did China not suffer?
That whole
Everybody
Wuhan,
in this motherfucking world suffered.
That whole Wuhan shit was funded by America. Let's stop playing, bro.
I'm not saying that it wasn't, but what I'm saying is if the end results, if the end game of the coronavirus of COVID was to be used. Hold on, let me land. If the whole end game of COVID-19 was to be used as a weapon of any sort, then that was the most horrible motherfucking weapon that they could have ever made to use against somebody. That's like me blowing some gas at a motherfucker in a wind that's blowing against me. Because it's not like it affected everybody.
Well, the thing.
So that's not a really smart weapon if it's gonna kill off LEO people too.
But at the end of the day, man, the government was safe. None of them died. They all got sick, but none of them died. A couple of them got sick. You know what I mean? You heard about a couple of them. None of them died.
Don't forget.
How we know ain't none of them motherfuckers died?
Don't forget Obama.
Old ass
Obama
Biden caught COVID and didn't die.
Old
ass Trump caught COVID and didn't die.
Before it even jumped off. He said he had a whole preventive something in place, and when Trump came in office, he dismantled all this shit. So evidently they had already knew about something, like they always do. They do their little forecast, because I remember watching.
They had movies about this shit
Yeah,
already.
not even that. Yeah, you know how they do, but they had their forecast about different viruses, and then that you just said the name what they called it before, Corona. You know what I mean? That's what they was calling it after Thanksgiving.
Well, do you know what that is, right? COVID-19, Corona, whatever is nothing but a
know how many times they changed the name. So you.
But what I'm saying is nothing but a mutated version. Is nothing but a mutated version of SARS.
Man,
the SARS epidemic was around in Obama's camp.
Hey, you only supposed to have one vaccine.
Like, the rich people didn't have to go through that shit. The rich people didn't have to take the motherfucking shots, my nigga. They didn't. And if they did, nigga, you seen Biden fake that fake ass shot. That shit didn't even draw no blood, my nigga. That was hella fake.
Hey, man, they had celebrities telling people to take this shot, man. People
You think the one that Trump took was fake
jobs
too?
And everything, man.
All that shit fake. Trump ain't took no motherfucking shot, man. Trump don't drink, smoke. He don't drink no motherfucking.
You don't think that he got the vaccine?
Hell no. Trump ain't let none of that shit.
Pull it up.
About 4 vaccines, y'all.
Pull it up right now.
They got about 8 vaccines, my nigga. Like, you only supposed to have one vaccine for one disease. They got 9. Like, they don't even, and they ain't none of them FDA approved. You know what I'm saying? None of them. Y'all can look that shit up, man.
And if you think it was the vaccine, it probably was just the flu shot.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna make a song, man. Called 2019, man. I swear to God, I'm gonna do a song. I'm gonna about this shit. I swear to God, I've been wanting to figure out what I'm
December 2019.
yeah, December 2000. That's gonna be the song. I swear to
That
God.
shit
I'm
was
gonna
life
go through the
changing.
whole shit.
Nigga, I was at the
World,
brink of death at that time, nigga.
And you, nigga, December, right around Christmas, New Year's, nigga.
I
Oh my
know we chopped it up about that shit, nigga. I was on my deathbed.
before they even knew what the fuck it was, nigga. It's just
Exactly.
that's
that
when
shit
that's
changed the
when
world.
fucking Nancy Pelosi husband started taking the stocks out this
Man.
January. Like he knew it
They
was
start cleaning shit out.
coming. He got to figure shit out. Like nigga, I'm taking everything out right now. It's about to go down, nigga. That nigga got the whistle, nigga. Like, hey man,
She's still
damn,
hitting
y'all
licks
real?
too.
Hey, I
My
got a
nigga got
quick
the
question.
inside scoop.
Ooh,
I
she's
got a
still
quick question, real quick. Can anybody explain the police immunity?
Trump said
Qualified immunity right now, as it stands, means that the police have certain protections against them to where you can't sue them civilly for what happens to you if you was to be killed by them in certain way. Like your family couldn't sue them for wrongful death, and it's much harder to convict them in a criminal case for things like murder, second degree murder, manslaughter, or what have you. It's harder because it's like you're instilling the trust into them. So when they give their word that this is what happened, they're gonna cater and lean more to that than whatever else you're talking about. Because in their mind, they're gonna always fall back on the excuse of, well, he took an oath in order to tell this man, please. Right. The
Okay, so
motherfucking
that's the
police
only flaw
department ain't
about
even
that.
obligated to protect a citizen. A lot of niggas don't know that. The police are not obligated to even protect citizens. Look it up.
they are public. They public depending on what you write. Depend because in New York, that's where it started from. Two laws like that, like police was sectioned. You know what I mean?
So that was the only flaw.
What you say?
So that was the only flaw under Trump policies.
Man, like Biden was
Yep.
worse than he was, y'all. Like he
I mean,
the ones why everybody got locked up in the 90s. Biden ran that shit. Look it up. Biden ran it. He loves it. He talks about it.
The prison population tripled and
Quadruple.
had the biggest prison population increase under a United States president was under Ronald Reagan.
yeah, Ron. I was about to say that Reagan era that locked
It
everybody
was
up.
under Ronald Reagan, sir.
Look
Oh,
what
not me.
laws Biden passed in the 90s.
I understand that he was the author and helped pass the 94 crime bill, but the 94 crime bill was the culmination. The beginning of it started with Richard Nixon because
Who
he
you
was the
think
first one
that?
using the language
Well,
tough
I'm
on
talking
crime
about
and
that
war on
crime bill.
drugs.
Who wrote that? We talking about current right now. The man that's
Well,
president.
it all runs together. That's what
He
I'm saying.
sure do. He started go back to Hoover that started the CIA just to watch niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it don't stop. I'm talking about current right now. Like it ain't, you can't whoop the bull without the motherfucking whip. Shit. All them motherfuckers is corrupt. I'm talking about how Biden made it a point to fuck up people like me, fuck up everybody that I knew personally and everything. Like just like Yuck guy had to get pardoned. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the laws that he instructed and constructed to keep people fucked up. The only way dude was gonna get out was a pardon from the president, no appeals, no nothing. Which, like he said, he gonna take their life away from him. You know what I mean? He held up a little quarter. You see this? I'm taking this from everybody and was bragging about it. Like for some dust. I don't care how much it is. And that's what he was championing Kamala about. So we got another prosecutor up there. Police. That's what he was. Yeah, you know what I mean? All this shit, man. I don't like that dude, man. I ain't vote for it. None of that. I couldn't be part of 12 more years or 14 more years of that mess. Of some goofy shit, just like Lisa said, they cackling and she don't even know what she talking about. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell y'all the worst niggas besides motherfucking besides Reagan was the Bush era. Nigga, the Bush came through and that nigga fucking son of a fucking whatever that nigga, the other Bush came
Absolutely.
through.
Little Bush.
Yeah,
Little Bush came
W.
through. Nigga, that
Scotty
boy,
W.
that nigga, that was just as worse as motherfucking Reagan. That was the continuance of Reagan. That nigga was trying to start the New World Order.
Yeah.
New World That nigga was on some shit.
What,
That was
1,000
a
points of
Illuminati
light?
nigga right
Remember
there.
that
He was
shit?
on some shit.
Hell yeah, he was trying to light Iraq up, boy.
Yeah, that nigga, that was
Yeah,
Illuminati nigga.
definitely. Corrupt as well. And not just even on that side of the game. It's motherfuckers that's corrupt on both sides of the game. They said it was the motherfucker who was supposed to be fucking Hillary Clinton, her little side nigga. All of a sudden, that nigga came up dead. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Hey man,
They was
all
rubbing
I know
motherfuckers
is
out.
that all I know is that fuck the past. You know what I mean? That not fuck the past because that's what I voted on the past. I voted on my life right now compared to my life back then. And that was a
Mhm.
real vote. That was like besides, the pardon and people getting pardoned and shit, whatever. Besides the motherfucking Avengers that it was my lifestyle back then, which is so much better than right now. Even though I'm living life great, but I had so much more money and so much more freedom to do shit. I was vacationing, going to Bahamas, all types of wild shit. Just
Mhm.
wild, man. It was a good time in life, my nigga. And it's just like not so good. It's been stressful. Even though niggas making their money and shit, it's been stressful money. It ain't been happy money. You know what I mean? It ain't just been crazy and shit. So, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, man. Did this shit stress y'all out? I damn near couldn't sleep last night.
Not really,
Um,
not me, cause really, now I ain't even just to beat the bull and shit, like I said, man. But I really didn't care, man, because like I compared Trump to Little Bush. You know what I'm saying? As far as his intellect or whatever, you know what I mean? Both of them. Little Bush wasn't no senator; he was just a governor and president. You know what I mean? That's like nepotism. But you can't be mad about that. Brother governor, he president. You know what I'm saying? Trump, it's like I said, like I think we at the last end of this whole system of picking presidents and everything. Because afterwards, like usually, even after they pick a president tonight, they'll be talking about the future. Who's you know what I mean? Who's this? Who's that? Man, it ain't none of that. This woman didn't even come out and talk, y'all. I mean, really look at that. It's like, okay, it's over. Boop. Now they waiting for Biden to just what just fizzle on out, man. So I ain't nervous about. I mean, like nervous or nothing, or concerned or none of that. Not to say that's what you asked, but man, it didn't even bother me, and I'm dead ass because either or it's gonna be the same shit. You know what I mean? Like that's why I was saying a while back, your best interest. Like if network, you know what I mean, he got interest for Kamala, you know what I mean? That's what's up. Yuck, your best interest for really, you know what I mean? You really that's what I was talking about. It ain't about just like Lisa hit it on the head, like you ain't voting for the policy, like what's really gonna work for you. And really on a level where we all at with money, you might have this much or this much on a level where we at right now, us like that should affect us more than it do the mega rich. That's why the prices at the grocery store don't hit them like we talk. You know what I mean? They like, really? Oh, well, they still going to buy the good shit, the better shit. And right now, man, it was an eye opener for black men, and I really want to hit home with this because never before have we been less. She did not ask for our vote. You see, yuck, you said it. I ain't even say nothing. Everybody she had up there was a woman. Like for real, like you know what I mean? And it even wasn't for eye candy. It was for like they entered like they thought you step out, you know what I mean? Like nothing against the women, like y'all don't know nothing, but if you're gonna have some women up there, have somebody that's gonna appeal to what men want and women too, like the
Oh,
reality of the thing, man. Like not just oh yeah, and they don't even know what to say. You know what I mean? They didn't prep them or nothing. Like this is last minute shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. And she didn't care. Y'all really look at that, man. She did not care.
um,
Hey, they
For
said
me,
the nigga Trump had the Avengers. He had Elon, he had him, he had Joe Rogan, he had RFK, he had motherfucking the Zyman word, whatever the motherfucking Indian nigga name is. He had all them, and they said the motherfucking Kamala Harris had the Diddy list, the Diddy, the Diddy.
Yes, he did. Everybody on that list was on
J-Lo
stage
up there,
performing.
man. If you can't have J-Lo up there with Diddy going through all this shit. We just seen the picture of
Sabotage.
J-Lo titties out with Jay-Z and Diddy right there. J-Lo titties out. You got another chick right there. Like, we just seen that picture. And J-Lo up there trying to protest, and then rowdy ass Cardi B up there trying to protest. You got Glorilla. You got fucking Megan Thee Stallion. Like, come on. You got females that's talking about glamorizing stripping and breaking niggas and robbing niggas and shit like that. Like, that's like, come on, man. Like, and then you talk about Trump's vulgar language. Oh, his language, he talks so, but the rappers and the people you got on stage language and their rhymes, like, it's the same shit. Like, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. And then they kept saying that, oh, he's gonna put the police, he's gonna arrest his opponents, he's gonna come at his opponents. It's the enemy of the man. They did that shit to him. They done try to arrest the nigga. They done sued the nigga 1,000 times, nigga. They done try to bankrupt the nigga. They done try to shoot the nigga allegedly. They did all the shit that they say that he's gonna do to them. This nigga talking about he about to pardon Hunter Biden. He ain't I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna let him stay in there. I'm pardoning him. That's unpresidential. I don't want a president's son in jail. Like, nah, I'm a pardon him. Period. Just like he pardoned. He said he a pardon Hillary Clinton. He said he wouldn't send Hillary Clinton to jail, even though all that shit came up about it. He said that's not presidential. With her husband being the president and he sends her to jail, that's not presidential. So he stalled her out. That's some real nigga shit. And he had her. He said, I had her. I could have sent her to jail. He said, I didn't. Because that's not presidential. You can't have the president wife in jail. Like, what type of no. So that nigga's solid, man. He coming at his opponents. He's sparing them niggas, man.
To me, she exploited Meg and Cardi B. Like, they to me, like, and they too intelligent not to say no, because they want to rally against another one. They want to be with somebody, and that's fine. But don't exploit them like that. Don't do them like that. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to have Megan Thee Stallion dancing and twerking on there. You could have had her talking and whatever, you know what I mean, and represent for the young ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy how they done, and wasn't nobody looking at this shit. Oh, she getting people, and then you got Curious George, DL Hughley. Man,
that nigga got a check, man. Shut the fuck up. That nigga got a check, man. Period. The same nigga
big
one,
but I'm disappointed in him, man. But he talks about people like me, you, I didn't vote. You voted for Trump. We ain't shit. Ricky Smiley, same shit, man. Like, our opinions of us being individual, like we supposed to have, like, it don't matter because we do have an opinion. Like, you know what I mean? I want to take this one out.
That's not to cut you off. That's another reason why I didn't vote for it. Because of the celebrities clowning us, Obama clowning us, her acting like she black and she not black, all that shit, all this lying and playing like, nigga, you are in the office right now. You talking about all this shit you're about to do, you're gonna do, why you didn't do it? You had 3.5 years, damn near 4 years to do it. And you didn't do it yet. And you're the vice fucking president. And you're the last vote on the Senate. How the fuck you didn't make no changes? All the shit you talking about, you did not do while you was in office as the vice president. How am I believe you're gonna do this shit as the president? Period.
Yeah.
You in office now. You're gonna do all this wonderful shit. Why you didn't do it?
She didn't
shut the border down. She said she was gonna finish building Trump's border wall. And they're like, oh, CNN, like, you're gonna finish building Trump border wall? Like, yeah, but he didn't do nothing with the border wall. Look, they said he's gonna have Mexico do it. But are you gonna build a border wall? I'm trying to keep America safe. Like, yeah, you're gonna build a fucking border wall. You're gonna continue it. Like, this shit wasn't a good idea.
Hell, BT ain't even.
To answer your question, Yuck, I absolutely was not stressed about none of this shit tonight because once I voted, any and everything else after that does not really matter because it's out of my hands. I was prepared to accept whatever way that it swayed because I can at least say that I participated in it. So because I participated in it, up until I went and casted my vote, I had the right to speak on the shit. I feel like if you're not going to participate in it, you should probably wait until everybody who did participate in it is done speaking about it. That's just my opinion on it. Now, again, I stress for everybody to understand that I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm actually a registered independent. I come on here and I say the shit that I say versus what everybody else says in order to keep spice into the show. Is it me? Could I have said anything about Democrats? Absolutely. I purposely not said nothing about Democrats because you have 2 to 3 other people on here that's saying enough. So, but just to be fair again, what are some of my critiques about Democrats? One, they're weak. They're weak. Two, they're too hospitable and too carefree with money spending. It's a lot of things that I could have went down the road with on Democrats. However, to be the voice of opposition, the voice of opinion of the different opinion, is why I can also pull out so many things about the Republicans. Because overall, historically, I look at it when you say who's done the most for not even just African Americans, but for the middle class people in general over the last, let's say, 60 years. It's been Democrats. The New Deal, Democrats. Civil rights movement, Democrats. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers taking the 1 gram of cocaine versus 100 grams of or 1 gram of crack versus 100 grams of powder. Well, they shrunk that down to 30 grams of cocaine to 1 gram of crack. Democrats. You know what I'm saying? So there are things that they've done more so when I look at who came up with the 3 strikes law. Republicans. You know, no,
Wrong.
that's absolutely
Democrats.
true.
Democrats.
No,
Democrats. Look it
the
up.
3 strikes law
Look it up.
first came. Listen,
In
That
the
was
first
California.
Bush,
person,
my nigga.
In
the first
California.
the first place to put the laws on the books for the
Bush
three
did the
strikes law
three
was in
strike law.
California.
Y'all
It
better
was in
look that up.
California.
Bush was the
That was,
Democrat, right?
no,
No,
Bush
he
was a
was a
Republican.
Republican.
That was
Oh,
Joe
okay, yeah, that's
Biden, man. That
Republican
was
then.
Joe Biden.
What
That
I'm
was
what I'm
Joe
explaining to
Biden.
what I'm explaining to you is that the 3 strikes law got added onto the 94 crime bill, but California itself was the first one to come with the 3 strikes law under Pete Wilson,
Hey, fam. I
who
think
was a Republican.
right. I just said California. That's what I said
Right.
first.
That's what. So it's a lot of shit that Republicans did to work towards or against my people. When it comes to mass incarceration, well, the most of it happened under a Republican.
I think you wrong again. You
Look it
better,
up.
hey
I
man, you
swear to
better
God, you can look it up
hey
right now and see under
man,
which
you
president was the most people locked up on the war on drugs. And Ronald Reagan
Bill
is going to pop
Clinton.
up.
Bill Clinton.
We can put a cash out bet on it.
Bill Clinton.
We can put a cash out bet on it right here,
No
right now.
more, no. Look. From the time Bush got out of office and Bill Clinton went in there. Look
Friendly
at
$100 wager.
As the first black president, talk your shit, man.
look. Bill Clinton passed that bill because it was a two-part thing. Remember they
Mhm,
started with the AK shit. Remember they
mhm.
started with that. Man, Joe Biden. I studied it. Look, Joe Biden authored the whole shit
I'm
from the
asking
time.
you, under which president
I
Let him
was the
just
land.
said
Let
most
him
Clinton.
land.
people
Let
locked
him
up?
I
land.
just said
Hey,
Okay,
Clinton.
I'm
hey,
Clinton
sorry.
had two
let him land.
terms. Clinton had two terms.
Hmm.
Biden was a junior. He was a what's the name? District attorney. Then he became author. Then he became what's the name? Picton. He was the author of all the crime bills until they finally culminated to what I said. He has an interview, man, when he talking about it. When they finally passed it, he championed it. I authored this for what do he say, 3-4 years or some shit like that. They kept revising it. They remember, and I think y'all remember this shit because a lot of shit, like you said, it was starting in Cali with the because everybody was thinking, damn, it's going nationwide. Cali had the 3 strikes, New York had to stop and frisk. And both of them is like they was coming like in there, and even where I was at, they had some bullshit. Damn near a little bit of both. You know what I mean? And that's when he kind of structured that shit, and that's when they made that shit law like that. Remember, they banned the AK first. They banned the what's the name, then they banned the AK. You remember all that shit? Q made all that shit, man. All that started from the end of the Bush era. And when Clinton got in, man, we got money, but niggas got locked the fuck up. Clinton locked niggas up though, for real. And then that's when the prisons got privatized. Started getting privatized.
Hold on, I got the speech right here. Let's go. Fuck all that. We gonna prove what it really do, man. Let's hear what Joe Biden got to say about this crime bill that he presented. You know, we come with facts, man. We ain't gonna be fake news around this motherfucker. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
If we can keep our minimum mandatory sentencing provisions, if we can put more police officers on the streets, if we can build more courts, have more prosecutors, if we will commit ourselves to be as outraged about crime as the people who are victims are outraged, I believe we're going to begin to turn the tide, and I believe this bill is going to be an important part of it. I yield the floor.
Senator's time has expired. Senator from Delaware.
Madam President, I yield myself 3 minutes. Madam President, it's been a real pleasure to work with my friend from Texas. We most times are on opposite sides of issues. This time we're on the same side. But it is, I realize in this business, it's difficult for us to, notwithstanding the fact we're personally cooperating on this bill, for us to dismiss the prospect of some partisanship. Let me set the record straight on this bill. The underlying bill, which is now the Biden-Hatch bill, was the Biden bill. A guy named Biden wrote that bill, and he wrote that bill by going down and sitting down with the President of the United States of America, not with his Attorney General, not with anyone else, with Bill Clinton, President of the United States of America. Between the time he got elected in November until the time he was
SpaghettiOs. What'd he say? He did it with Bill Clinton. But let's hear what else he got to say, my brothers. Let's go. Fair use.
Sworn in, called me at my home on 6 separate occasions, and he unfortunately doesn't need a lot of sleep. Sometimes literally, and I say this on the record, as late as 11:30 at night, to discuss why I wasn't moving quicker on the Biden crime bill from before. I sat with him, not with his Attorney General. He wanted 100,000 policemen. He does not view this as a social issue as opposed to trying to bring peace and security to the streets. As governor of the state of Arkansas, he presided over, as governor, the execution of individuals within the state and the death penalty. He supports the death penalty. He is the fellow who insisted that I bump this up from initially to when I said, where are we going to get the money? He said, well, all I know is I want 100,000 cops. I made that commitment. He had endorsed the Biden crime bill as a candidate when he ran. He is the one who talks about the need for stiffer penalties. So notwithstanding the fact, some of the old Democrats and former presidents who were Democrats before Carter, I suspect, I don't know who we're talking about here, but in the old days, it is true. When Richard Nixon was running for president.
He just said Clinton. He was like, I presented it, but Clinton, he. See, you see Network tapped out. He didn't want no more smoke.
and look, and he was presenting that shit to Big Bush. He said the presidents before then. So he been on the Senate forever. Motherfucker 90,000 years old now. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I fuck with business law, you know what I mean? I fuck with that paper, that money, you know what I'm saying? So that motherfucker right there, he took good niggas away, man. And you heard what he said. 100,000 police, and it wasn't even paid. It was just on his way. All right, remember that shit, my nigga. Like,
he said Bill Clinton. He didn't say Ronald
right,
Reagan.
he didn't say nobody
he didn't
else.
Say Bush. That nigga said Clinton. He wanted
said
100,000. He said, "Where am I get the money from? I don't care. I want 100,000 police. I want this, that, and the third." Bill Clinton, my nigga.
He said, I presented it to previous presidents. I didn't talk to the Attorney General. I talked to him.
I will agree to give you half a point on that, but I'm gonna show you why I said what I said. Can you see the screen?
What's
see
that,
what that says, right?
What's that, Wikipedia?
Give me the screen right quick.
Man, we just saw the nigga really say what he said.
I'm telling you where I got the information.
Nixon
That I'm
started it. Okay, but he
Yeah,
said
okay.
he
Look,
said Nixon
what does
too.
it say right
he
there?
He
said
said Nixon
he
too.
said he approached different presidents. He said the only president that jumped on it was Bill Clinton, my nigga.
What do it say right there?
He's been talking. He's been a senator forever, my nigga. Like before, that's what I'm saying. Like he said, if this was my bill, this ain't the Biden so and so. I wrote this. I talked to past presidents. He said Clinton wanted 100,000 police. He did. He did. I wrote this. He didn't even get the other dude that. I wrote this bill. I presented this to
It's
Bush.
the Biden bill, nigga.
This is the Biden bill.
The crime
Yeah, I
bill.
know the '94 crime bill. I'm familiar with it.
Crime bill. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not denying that.
Okay, let's play some more since y'all. Let's go.
President Richard Nixon used to talk about law and order, and the Democratic response was law and order with justice, whatever either one of those meant. I never knew. I was running then in 1972. I didn't think Richard Nixon knew what it meant, and I didn't think the opposition knew what it meant. This president is very, very straightforward and simple. He knows there are two basic steps here. One step is you must take back the streets. And you take back the streets by more cops, more prisons, more physical protection for the people. He also understands what my friend from Texas understands, and doesn't talk a lot about, but he signed on to in this bill. He also understands the need to keep people who are first-time offenders, who are nonviolent offenders, or who are potential time offenders who haven't gotten, I yield myself an additional 3 minutes, who in fact are people who are getting themselves into the crime stream for the first time, that they should be diverted from the system. So I hope this crime bill, when it passes, the Biden-Hatch crime bill, as it becomes law, God willing, I hope that we will have ended once and for all this notion that is a hangover from the 60s, that somehow Democrats are weak on crime and Democratic presidents are weak on crime and Republicans are tough on crime. The truth is, every major crime bill since 1976 that's come out of this Congress, every minor crime bill has had the name of the Democratic senator from the state of Delaware, Joe Biden, on that bill, and has had a majority vote of the Democratic members of the United States Senate on the bill. So one of the things I want to do in addition to end the crime is end the political carnage that goes on when we talk about crime. Crime is not Democrat or Republican. Making the streets safe is not a Democratic or Republican issue. This is one of those issues I hope this passage of this bill will be taken out of the gridlock category and moved into an emerging consensus. And the consensus is as follows, and I will cease when I finish this statement. The consensus is A, we must take back the streets. It doesn't matter whether or not the person that is accosting your son or daughter or my son or daughter, my wife, your husband, my mother, your parents, it doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth. It doesn't matter or not whether or not they had no background that enabled them to become socialized into the fabric of society. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons. So I want to ask, what?
See, that's his whole shit. He didn't even want to have his sons in the same school when they was trying to segregate. He called our kids monkeys and shit. So this nigga's been out of pocket. Period.
Been out of pocket, man. Wasn't fucking with
That's
that dude.
crazy.
Was not fucking with nothing he had cracking. I ain't vote for that motherfucker. I did not vote for him the first time, and I wasn't fucking with it this time. And I couldn't understand why Obama picked him. You know what I mean? I was like, and then like y'all, he really was a laughing stock of Congress. Really, you heard what he said. I've been trying to get this bill wrote since '76. That was '93. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So
that nigga
look,
said 76. Nigga, he been trying to pass the shit since Nixon was in office, bro.
Yeah.
So he been trying to press against. He said more prisons, more police. Like, yeah, he was for
That's
all
the
that.
tough on crime language.
And no, not only that, y'all didn't even peep the look. He said since '76, and he talked to Nixon. So y'all know back then he was a young Democrat. Back then, nigga, Lyndon Johnson was that's when Kennedy got off. And man, they wasn't fucking with niggas like that. But he was one of them transitioning, you know what I mean, from Delaware, northern, but meant then Delaware. Richmond, you know they wanted. If the thing they thought about a nigga
Ooh,
was
Lyndon
if
B.
you
Johnson.
wasn't,
Lyndon B. Johnson was a good old boy. He's from Texas.
yeah, like hell yeah.
That's why the motherfuckers thought that he wasn't gonna pass that motherfucking Civil Rights Act. And when he did, that's when everybody stepped over the other.
Hey, network. He made Martin Luther King wait 3 years. He made him wait.
He passed it.
He made him wait.
He could have not made him wait and told him "fuck you."
He
End this
made him
bill.
wait 3 years. And then not only that, the governor, I mean not the governor, the senator from New York, you know what I'm saying? Like He the one persuading him into doing it, like hurrying it up, because the niggas in New York was about to tear some shit up. Malcolm X
So,
just got killed.
so going back to my initial question, when it comes to Republicans and Democrats over the last 60 years, who do you think has done more for your community?
Neither.
Hey, I'm gonna drop down and say salute to everybody on the panel.
Man, salute to you, my brother.
Salute to
Appreciate
you,
you,
man.
champ. Yada da. Hey,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man. Yeah, we had to really, hey, bring the data up, just to really, bring the history up. Biden always been a
Yeah,
racist.
I see you trying to throw jabs, nigga.
No, man, Biden always been a racist ass nigga. I can't say that about Kamala. I know she was ruthless on niggas and in California as far as her laws and shit when she was the DA and all that shit. But as far as that nigga,
She locked up 43 motherfuckers for weed.
yeah, he been a racist nigga since day one, man. So that's
That's
who he
all I
is,
was
nigga.
saying, man.
If you
Like,
don't vote for me, you're not black. Like, oh, all of a sudden now, right? At 93 crime bill, right? All of a sudden, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. But you want to lock all the black people up back in the day, right? You called the black people monkeys and shit when we wanted to segregate. I don't want my kids around monkeys. Like this nigga said this on the motherfucking Senate floor.
hey man,
I
everybody
could pull that footage up too. He's
for real.
diabolical
That he said that he don't want his kids around monkeys. He said that on the Senate floor.
on the Senate floor, nigga.
Pull that up.
Oh, hold up, Big Swole Up.
Pull that up.
Hold up, Big Swole Up. Your boy, you ain't
You
seen
know,
that one?
we from the old school, motherfucker. I can show you better than I can tell you, nigga.
Oh,
Hey man, he got
hold
a
on.
lot of shit, man. He got a lot of racist shit. He
No,
said,
I want to
man.
specifically hear him say he don't want
Biden,
his kids around monkeys on the Senate floor. I would
They,
love to hear that.
hey,
Biden segregation.
they got a bunch of shit, man. Just play it. They got a whole
Segregation
little shit of his shit.
speech.
Hey man, the motherfucker been a Democrat since the early 70s,
That's
dog.
Man, I
segregation.
wish they'd go ahead and get this shit over with. This nigga Trump sitting at 266.
Man, he done already
This
got
is
this
12
shit.
years ago. Biden releases discussing. Okay, hold on. Makes a president's speech, apartheid and rephrase footage. 1996. No, this is
It's probably gone
later.
now.
Oh, they
Oh,
they
now
probably
it's probably
hold on.
gone. Huh?
Hell,
This is
hey, you can't look
civil
up
rights
Kamala
activism.
shit. Her shit gone.
Well, I was talking about Joe Biden saying he didn't want his kids to be around monkeys on the Senate floor.
Oh
No,
no,
no.
that's definitely out of here, probably.
That's what I want to hear. I think you're
Hold
gonna be
on,
hard
nigga.
pressed.
No, nigga, I'm trying to find it. I think they wiped it out. Hold
Uh-oh,
on.
that go that infamous nigga named They again. You know they is the most
Yeah,
nefarious
they is a
motherfucker.
bad motherfucker too.
Man, they've been fucking with niggas ever since video game days when you was a kid. Nigga, they cheating.
Yep. And they said, don't forget about they said. They
Yeah,
said,
they is a notorious nigga,
boy, especially when motherfucker, hey man, they said motherfucker looking for you, dog.
boy. They probably took. You know what? I think a lot of that was behind. That's what the definition of Illuminati was. That's what Pac was saying. I remember him saying that in the interview when he was like, "If it's such a big ass secret society, how the fuck everybody know the secret? Everybody know what the Illuminati. I'm killing that Illuminati shit, nigga. Illuminati, nigga. Nigga, fuck all that shit, nigga. If it's
Hold
in such
on.
a secret, how you
Let's
know?"
hear what this nigga say. I don't know if they're gonna say the monkey shit, but he gonna talk about.
No, don't back up now.
Nah, we
here. Way worse than any of us could have imagined. I want you to take a look at this article here. Joe Biden's road to a third presidential bid has been lined with a series of explanations and apologies, illustrating the challenges of preparing a long record of public service for fresh scrutiny under the spotlight of the 2020 campaign. Yet he rarely discusses one of the earliest and most controversial issues he championed to the Senate: his fight against busing to desegregate schools. What? It was more than 4 decades ago, as a battle raged across the country and in Congress over sending white students to majority black schools and black students to majority white schools, often far away from their own neighborhoods. Biden forcefully opposed the government's role in trying to integrate schools, saying he favored desegregation, but believed busing did not achieve equal opportunity. In a series of never-before-published letters from Biden, which were reviewed by CNN, the strength of his opposition to busing comes into sharper focus, particularly how he followed the lead of and sought support from some of the Senate's most fervent segregationists.
So his initial statement was, I believe in segregation, or I believe in desegregation, but I don't think busing is the remedy for it.
Nah,
so
nigga.
It wasn't like, no, go back and read what he said his quote was.
No, he said that, but sadly, I was
So
a
what he's
victim of
saying
that
is that
shit.
he don't believe that shit is enough. It needs to be something more needs to be done other than that. I don't see where he's saying or showing me that he was on a Senate floor.
Let me see if this
Okay.
is.
What disturbs me more than the policy that you call a policy is the
Oh, okay. Let me. Is that still on the screen? Okay, yeah. Let's see
Yes,
if
sir.
this is. Let's go.
rationale for the policy. The rationale for the policy. You set out 4 principles that you adhere to, and then and I will go over them in a moment. Then you say on page 14, we must not become part of South Africa's problem. We must remain part of their solution. We must not aim to impose ourselves, our solutions, our favorites in South Africa. Damn it, we have favorites in South Africa. The favorites in South Africa are the people who are being repressed by that ugly white regime. We have favorites. Our loyalty is not to South Africa, it's to South Africans. And the South Africans are majority black, and they are being excoriated. It is not to some stupid...
Nah, that's when he banging for Africa. This is
okay. Don't sound like a motherfucker that don't want his kids around monkeys.
No, go.
This is when they want the African vote.
Okay, yeah, that's the reason. Okay, I get it now.
Well, I swear to God, man,
I got all night waiting on the monkeys on the Senate floor.
I have to prove my point. He's on the
Please do.
Senate floor, my nigga. I have to prove my point.
Please do, yeah.
This is in the 60s and shit. This is not the 90s. Line about Kamala Harris. It ain't on you. Hold on.
Oh, don't say it ain't on YouTube now. Come on now.
Hold on. I'm scrolling, nigga. You see the page. We scrolling, nigga. It's right here in front of your face. We scrolling.
Mm-hmm. We scrolling.
Go back up. It's the segregationist when he was back. I think I seen the one of them.
Put the chains back on black people. That's like in the 90s.
I told you he said a bunch of shit, my nigga.
Segregation tactic. Nah, it's one of the ones where he like old school. I know exactly how the footage look. This don't even look. He like in the middle of the floor, my nigga.
Yeah. I
don't worry about it. I got a little bit of time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can't find it, my nigga. I'm gonna stop right now, man. It's fucking my high. You can do your own research, man. Hold on, let me.
Nah,
hold
nigga.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. I got my phone here.
There you go. Keep going.
Okay, boom.
Keep going.
Nah, nigga, I'm about to go with the
I want
phone.
you to get all the time you need, man.
Hey,
Joe Biden calls segregation monkeys.
You know that wasn't the right question.
Joe Biden opposes segregation.
Hey, man, but 4 years from now.
But it just said his quote was that he's against segregation. So yeah, he did oppose segregation. Segregation is keeping motherfuckers apart.
I wish they would have passed it, goddamn it, shit. Because then no white people get busted out. We got busted way out. Some goddamn where in Timbuktu. You feel me? And only thing that happened was some niggas just started talking white.
You don't think none of them got a better education and was
Hell
able to?
no. I was, and look, make it so bad. I'm gonna give you a little history on that shit too. Look, I was on some shit called Lilly Endowment, right? To where, I'm finding out like what they got per black student from the time we was in elementary school, all the way up to high school.
Stretch the story,
my nigga.
Stretch the story out for a little while
Anyway,
y'all
nigga,
look
they got
for
about
it.
12,000 a kid, and then no white people get busted out nowhere, nigga. And then no niggas really graduate from that shit, nigga. It was like 7 of us in our senior class, my nigga. Like that shit was not productive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like education.
You know, you just told me a story about you, but you don't encompass everybody.
That was the segregation. That was everybody. I can't speak for everybody. I'm
Right.
telling you, I was a part of that. For that 12 years, nigga, I did that.
But
Like
you
that-
spoke for everybody when you said that it didn't benefit anybody.
The motherfuckers I know.
I said no. I said my
Man.
question to you was, so you don't think that it benefited anybody? And you
I
said
said the
hell no.
motherfuckers I know. No, I can't speak for everybody. I said the people I know. No.
All right, let's get past the everybody going back to back about old school shit. Let's focus on right now. So the Democratic Party has lost.
You don't want to focus on that video yet?
Do you think the Democratic Party is going to cooperate with the Republicans with them having the Senate and everything, or you think they're going to fight and vote against everything and try to make shit difficult?
I think it's going to be a lot less stressful. And I think that it's a chance. It's more of a chance for bipartisanship, meaning that both parties working together as far as the Democrats go, because it's in their nature to be soft like that. I think a lot of the stress leading up to this ultimate election day had a lot to do with the person who lost last time literally grieved and cried and yelled and screamed how he got cheated all the way until it was time. We heard this shit for 4 years straight. No other president has did that. So now it's time to get to work. You got the Congress and you got the executive branch. It's time to get to work. Now you have no excuses.
Well, evidently.
Y'all fired. All right, nigga. Now what you gonna do, nigga? We gonna have to fire your ass, nigga. What you gonna do, Trump? The ball is in your court, nigga.
It's in your court, nigga.
Check up, nigga. Check up. Ball in your court, nigga.
There's no more rallies. There's no more campaigns.
I'm here.
I know it and you know it. Because I'm going to tell you what you know.
My thing, what he said, the key thing, what made me really vote for him, another one, what he said was that when I first came in the game, I didn't know shit. I didn't know nothing, nobody in Congress. That's why I built the first team I built, because I didn't know nobody. He said, I know everything about this shit now. So the team I got now is the most biggest motherfucking presidential team ever formed in presidential history. That squad he got, even though we talk a lot of mumbo jumbo, Elon, RFK, that female that was ahead of the army, the whole squad they got. Trump's daughter-in-law, man. Listen, man. The squad,
what they called again?
The Avengers, nigga.
Them niggas got rid of in a snap.
Man, I'm just saying, man. That's the Avengers. But Trump posted a picture.
They got rid of the Avengers in a snap, nigga.
Trump posted a picture as them niggas being the Justice League, because the real Avengers went on live and supported Kamala Harris, like all of them, like everybody, Black Panther, Thor, everybody, all the Avengers went on live and said vote for Kamala. You know what I mean? Because they're promoting that shit. So Trump had put up the pictures as them as the Justice League, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you something else.
The nigga who had more motherfuckers doing time in a federal pen in his administration than any other president in history, the Justice League.
Hey man,
crazy.
Hey, right on Trump.
How many people did Kamala lock up in Cali, out in the Bay Area? I'm like,
hey, let me tell you something else about Trump.
3-year cases for weed, nigga. Fuck with Kamala.
43.
Hey,
43-year cases fucking with Kamala.
No. She locked up 43 people on weed. A lot of them, the most cases that she dealt with was actually prostitution and human trafficking.
Well,
she was considered one of the most progressive DAs, because when she could have had action that's sending motherfuckers to the pen, she was giving them diversion programs. That was actually the truth.
Not the weed nigga. She tried to lock up for 30 years.
The weed nigga that she tried to lock up for 30 years, what you do have to understand, not only with DAs, but with all the way up to judges, their hands are tied because of this thing called mandatory minimum sentences.
She's an attorney general. What? No.
She wasn't never an attorney general.
She was too. She was the state attorney general in California.
No, the attorney general is
the judges. See what you talking about?
The attorney general is the top cop. She wasn't that.
She was too. Look it up, man. What man, she was the state attorney general.
She was the district. She was the top district attorney.
She was the state attorney general, fam.
Hold on.
I get it.
From
Hold on.
Oakland,
Hold on,
then
y'all.
to the state. Wop,
Hold
wop.
on, y'all. Hold on. Let me ask my shit a question. Was Kamali the Attorney General for the Bay Area?
There's no
Yeah,
such thing as the Attorney General.
she was the 32nd Attorney General in the state of California.
Bam. My nigga, like, I can't come on here and be unfactual. You feel me? Like for real. Like, that's why I be saying people need to do their homework. Like, you know, like shit. She played a part in a lot of shit, but you cannot look it up because she was running for president. Some of that shit ain't public because it would have smeared her shit. You know what I mean? You can look up a lot of cases, you know what I mean? There's some that's not as what to say, as high profile, because y'all know the main one that I ain't gonna say got her on the map was with me nationally was Fruitvale Station. All the shit that, you know what I mean, that happened with that. So
Right.
she, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm just saying, like, how she got to where she is. She's a trophy chick. I ain't talking about it because you do what you do to get where you at. You know, that's part of the game.
Okay.
Pimping, P-I-M-P, you know what I mean? But not to say that she did. I'm just using an example, but she ain't political. She's not political enough to stand up there and talk to us and let her know what she gonna do. Trump said, I'm a lord of taxes. She came out the next day, said the exact same thing, man. That's what really did it for me. I was like,
Okay.
oh,
I'm a
shit.
lord. I'm
I,
a lord of
I stand
motherfucking
corrected on
taxes.
half of what I said. She was a California Attorney General, but when I was thinking Attorney General, I'm thinking the top motherfucker, like
No,
the
we talking about
the federal
California
Attorney
laws,
General.
my nigga.
Okay,
That
no,
was
I
a good,
get you. I get you. I get you now.
that was a good comeback. We talking about California laws, nigga, and her hanging niggas. And you
No,
said
I'm
that
just
the
when he
judge and
said
all that.
Attorney General, I thought he meant
Hold
the
on.
federal on the federal level. That's
No,
I'm like,
I
bitch, you would
said
never know.
Cal.
That it
I
took the
said
Okay,
judge
okay, I
to do
stand
that.
corrected. I'm staying corrected.
And he said that she was the Attorney General, so she had
I
power to
stand
do
corrected.
that. That's all he said, you know. And like man, we are. We both California niggas, man, and we both from the Bay, man. We heard about her treacherous shit. Now she being cool,
Right.
doing parties with niggas too short and performing at her house and shit.
Twerking.
Yeah, she cool now. Shit, she got Meg Thee Stallion on stage, Beyonce. She cool now, but I don't like the lying and them trying to fool us, my nigga. You're not black. You're Indian. Period. Like, let's stop saying, "Oh, I'm black. I'm black." But when you first got in Congress, you said you're the first Asian in Congress, right?
Indian, whatever she was. That sure was
Indian,
she.
Asian, Indian, poly Asian. She said some quadro Asian shit. Indian, some North Asian, East Asian. She said both of those. She didn't say black at all. She said, "I'm the
But do
first
you
Indian and
but
East
do you
Asian."
think that
Indian
matters when it
and
comes
Asian.
to the policies?
Yes.
But I'm just saying,
Why?
why are you trying to lie to me, man?
If it didn't, why would she lie?
If you lying to
Okay.
me, what
What
the
exactly did
policy?
she lie about when
If
it
you
came to her
lying
race?
to me about your family background, your DNA, you trying to really appeal to
So you
me?
don't think she's black?
She's not.
Hell nah, nigga, she Indian.
Mm,
She's not black. She got
okay.
black people. She's for real. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that, but she's for real.
Well, I think I should have worded that better. Do you think that she isn't biracial and have black in her?
No. She got some black
Her
in her.
father.
Her father's
Her
black and Irish.
but if okay, so her father's black.
Okay, since you want to be technical, he's not African American. He
Well,
ain't
no,
our
I ain't
black.
saying he's
He's
African
not.
American. He
Nope.
African.
He's not our black. And matter of
Her
fact, before he
fucking
came to
father's not
America, they
black.
lived in Canada.
Nah, nigga, her father, he's Indian and Irish, man. Let's stop playing these fucking games.
Yeah, there you go, Yuck. I'm just
Because
you
the
know what I
nigga is
mean.
fucking
Shit.
Jamaica don't mean that the nigga is black, my nigga. He's Indian Irish, my nigga. Period. The fuck you talking about, man? It's Jamaican Chinese people, Jamaican white people, nigga.
It's a
Fucking
lot of
Bob
Jamaican.
Marley.
It's a
Hold
lot of
on,
Jamaican Asians.
Bob Marley father was white.
Mm-hmm.
The
Hey,
fuck
hey,
you?
And
man.
what
He's
was his
Jamaican,
mother?
right?
Her mother was what? Jamaican and something. Jamaican and
Yeah, his
something.
mother was
But
Jamaican, and the
her
father
mother
was
was what? Her mother was black.
who mother
No,
was black.
man, it don't look. She ain't look. She's black cultured as an American, But when she I bet you she wasn't talking about she was black when she was in all that political shit, because she wasn't. You can see it when she first got when she won attorney general, whatever. She was the first Indian biracial. What they even said it. They ain't say nothing about no black.
Okay, I'm glad you said that they said it and not her, which
No,
means that
when
she
I say
wasn't as
they, I
concerned
said the
about it
news. I
as
said
he
you
He
can
was.
look
said
it
that
up.
shit.
You can look
What
that
I'm
shit up.
saying is that when it comes to her race, his race, or they race, or anybody's race, that shit comes not even secondary. That shit is like fifth
I
dairy
think that
when it comes
California.
to the policies.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think you right for it because she from the Bay. It's Bay love. I get it.
That's what's up, and that's how it
Town
should be.
business, town business, Bay business. I get it.
But that's just, you have to understand, I'm not riding with her. I'm riding against Trump.
Wow,
Yes,
but what?
Okay, let me put it in this way.
I
The
get it. I
enemy
got it. You
the,
said it.
the enemy of my enemy is not my friend.
Got it.
I'll put it like that. Nigga, we still enemies too. Fuck that nigga. I don't care if me and you got the same enemy, nigga. We ain't cool.
That's
That's
why.
how I
That's
feel.
why.
That's how I feel about Kamala. Like, nigga, just because you are going against this motherfucker as much as I am, don't mean I'm cool with you.
That's why I ain't even vote, fam. Like, I mean, I had to be the bigger person to sit this one out, because I'm like, all right, I voted Democrat all this time
Hey,
and ain't
somebody,
nothing changed.
somebody said Kamala was raised in Canada. Nigga, Canada moved a whole lot closer to Oakland than I guess.
She was. Then she moved to Oakland. She was
Okay.
in Canada. Then she came to Oakland. You feel me?
Oh, you didn't know that? Network. I thought you knew the whole background.
Oh,
You know she
never.
was raised in Montreal to like 15 or something, then came to Oakland.
Bruh, I don't give a fuck about knowing that bitch's biography that deep.
Oh, you was voting. You was on some Obama shit. You just voting because she was black. Shit.
No. Look, let me say it again for you. The enemy of my enemy is not my friend.
So you just don't like
I'm
Trump,
not
period.
I'm not voting for Kamala Harris more so than I'm voting
Against
against
Trump. I got
Donald Trump.
Yeah,
I don't
I
give a
feel
fuck about her personally.
that.
I just know that one vote for her is one less vote against for him.
I wonder why people hate Donald Trump so much, man. Like, I can remember, like Lisa said, man.
The
That's why
same
I used to
question can
fuck
be
with
asked
Trump,
about why
man.
people love him so much.
I fuck with Trump. My nigga,
It's
like,
certain people, and you should not be criticized for it. That's your opinion. That's your right.
I like him
So,
because he
so
goofy.
when you have that right to enjoy of saying that you got the right to fuck with Trump, then you can't then turn around and say, I don't see why you fuck with them.
No,
Because
I
then
ain't
what you're
say that.
doing is removing the same right from them that you enjoy.
No, I ain't. No. I ain't say that because, like you just said about me. Like, you can fuck. Like, you can vote for them, like Kamala and whatever. I'm just ain't fucking with what they own.
And that's
I
fine.
know what they own. Some bullshit. Like, I voted for that. Like, man, they gonna like, and knowing they own some bullshit, like knowing it. Like, not this time. Not no more, fam. Like, nuh-uh. You can't piss on me and tell me it's rain. And it's on my leg. You can't no, man. I can't. You can't do that no more. And then she up here like, and now we old enough. Like, you don't need no. And not you. I feel what you saying that work, but to the masses, other people who they felt like she was a champion for whatever you really was. If you was fucked up or whatever, no, she wasn't. No, she was not.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that Donald Trump is an honest man?
I can't answer that for that dude. I'm black.
Well,
What
you
black?
answered it.
Hold on.
You
Let me
answered it for
let me
Kamala.
finish.
You answered it for Kamala.
Look, no, I didn't. I
You
can't.
said you can't trust her.
No, just like you said, you can't vote for you. The enemy of your enemy ain't your friend. That's like the same thing.
Right, but
You
I
are my
have my
enemy.
own
But I'm
reasons.
saying I can't speak for a white man. I'm black. what black man gonna say if he
Hey.
man, that's wrong for you to ask a nigga that.
Well, let's let another black man speak for a black woman why she didn't show up to her own event tonight.
Here you go.
Fair use. Niggas want to play games, we gonna play.
Network worse than me.
I gotta stir the pot, baby.
Every voice has spoken, so you won't hear from the vice president tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation. So thank you. We believe in you. May God bless you. May God keep you. And go HU and go Harris. Thank you all.
Cedric Richmond, the co-chair of the Harris campaign, saying that the Vice President will not be there tonight. We initially heard a whisper that she would be addressing that crowd and addressing the nation and the world. That's not happening, Andrew Glenelg, so no show today.
I think that's poor, Kieran. I think that's really poor. No one's really watching, just the entire world. Can't you at least get up there and say something? If you think the result is in doubt or you're not prepared to concede, say that. She's just put Malcolm Turnbull 2016 in the shade, hasn't she? I mean, that is extraordinary stuff, really. And I wonder if Donald Trump's going to say you're fired.
Hey, them Britons don't give a fuck. They print different over there in Britain.
Yeah, I don't give two shits records. Period, bro.
If that was Donald Trump, you know they'd be talking shit, man. That was Trump did that.
They on that nigga, man.
They
went bad when J6 happened and that nigga ducked off in the White House, man. They're like, what is nigga at?
Mike, go handle that. Pence, make sure
Pence locked the doors. Nigga ducked off in the cut. They're in the back cave. They're like, where the fuck he at, man? They was hella mad at that nigga. Hey, man. It's been a great night, man. We got a new motherfucking president, man. This nigga is number 45 and number 47, man. This would be the last time Trump is the president. So let's see if this nigga turn it up or turn it down, man. You know?
Hey, Bitcoin is up like a motherfucking crypto flying, baby. I can't wait to wake up in the morning. Ding, 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 ding.
Man, everything is up, they say, man. Trump turned it.
She at 219 now, and this nigga still at 266. This nigga need 4 points.
They still bullshit.
I don't know why they waiting so goddamn long.
Man, I know. Well, they won't hurt. They swear somebody gonna find a box, one of them burn up boxes.
Yeah, ain't no Hail Marys coming through, my nigga. You know, it's a wrap. It's a wrap like a Taliban hat, my nigga.
That nigga like 50 points ahead. Like they need like 470. He's like 477. She's like 420. That nigga like 50
that nigga
points ahead, my nigga. Like,
that nigga hit a corner like Auto Man on her ass.
They need some shit. Like, good luck on that. They're not like 2 points away. Like, if it was a point or two away, that they could smuggle some different votes. Like, some last votes came in, but it's a 50-point lead, my nigga. Good luck on that one.
Boy,
no, it's over, Hover. That's it.
Over.
That's it, my nigga. Well, gentlemen, man, I appreciate the conversation and I appreciate the build. Again, salute to Yuck for opening this platform to us, man. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of the Fire Breathing Dragon, I like to salute the motherfucking great name Gooch. You know what I'm saying? To everybody, MJG in the motherfucking building as well, man. You know what I'm saying? To all of my partners in the town, all my partners in the whole motherfucking Bay, Northern California, all of the shit, Big Cousin Dame Fang, man, all of the shit. Salute my niggas, man.
All my PM niggas, salute my nigga. Thanks for tapping in, network. Yada.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure, my nigga. It's a treat when the players meet. Yada. Hey, MJG, man, boy, thanks for tapping in, my friend, man. Even though you don't vote, man, you got a lot of knowledge about this shit, man. So I'm glad you tapped in and, you know, really popped your whistle, you know what I mean, about this shit, man, because a lot of niggas don't do research, man, and you just studied this shit, man. You know, so you brought a lot of shit to the table tonight, man, and shit, man. Hey, we'll see what Trump gonna do, you dig?
Come on, man. Game ain't nothing but a thing. You feel me? And that's what we gonna do. Facts is always right, especially when you're a street nigga. You got to have that shit. But Yuck, thanks for your platform always. You know, alumni, yada. You feel me? One of the top 5, my top 5. You feel me? Because we spit that game tonight. We got a new president, so let him represent. You know what I mean? And stand on y'all shit, man. If you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for everything. You know what I mean? For everybody that voted, even if you voted for Kamala or Trump, you did your thing. You know what I'm saying? And on that, yeah, do your thing, homie.
Hey, salute MJG. Thanks for tapping in, my brother. Yada. Hey, man, another night at What the Feezy Weekly with your nigga Yuck Meezy, man. It's been a motherfucking drama night, you know what I mean? Stressful night, man. The votes came in. They say the boy Trump won. You know, it could be some changes, you never know. It could be some glitches, it could be some votes took back, some votes put in, you never know. But Trump, we played his victory lap earlier. And hey, he's back in office, man. So let's see if he's gonna do what he do with his motherfucking Avengers, his motherfucking Justice League, whatever he called them niggas, Elon Musk. Let's see what the fuck you gonna do. RFK, let's see what the fuck you gonna do. Hey, Trump, whole motherfucking little administration. Let's see what y'all gonna do for the Americans, man, because we need it, man. Motherfuckers is struggling, you know. Yeah, it's ugly. You know what I mean? Period. So let's bring America back. Let's end these wars, man. Let's stop sending money to these countries that we ain't got no relationship with or nothing to do with. Because even though we might have a relationship, but nothing to do with their business or their politics, you know. Because like I said, when shit happened out here, none of them countries sent us no help or no relief, my nigga. You know, it took FEMA, and FEMA was out of money. You know, we didn't get no money from Ukraine. We didn't get no money from, you know, hey, the other countries that we send money to, but that's just one of them. Nobody helped, you know, Hurricane Helene, you know, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, you know, no countries helped that. You know what I mean? Elon Musk and Trump helped that. Elon Musk put that Sky link up in there so people could have communications. You know, Trump and Elon was feet on the ground, you know, with their resources and put money on the ground to help people. So that's what type of president you need, period. Not motherfuckers that's causing the problem, but motherfuckers that's going to solve the problem. We're going to end that shit tonight on a great note. Salute to everybody that voted. You know what I mean? All the, I used to be a Democrat. It's my first time voting Republican, and I feel good about it. You know what I mean? Period. I hope they do what they said they was going to do. I hope it ain't no banana in the tailpipe. And yeah, let's make America great again, man. Salute to Kamala Harris, her whole staff, her whole crew. They did their thing. The biggest presidential campaign ever. You know, they both turned it up. This was history in the making, man. You know, Donald Trump wins again, man. And we won again, man, because y'all tapped in and we tapped in. You dig? Shout out to my twin, Goose the Great. Shout out to Network. Shout out to MJG. Shout out to your boy Gio, your boy OG, your boy G, you know what I mean, from Detroit. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Oh, shout out to the sister that tapped in, Lisa. Shout out to Lisa too, man. Shout out to the whole chat. Shout out to the mod. Shout out to Shaniqua, my sister. Shout out to Miss Miles, the OG. Shout out to Erica Millie. Everybody in the motherfucking building, man. You feel me? We got a new president, man. New life, new day. Let's see if we can take this shit back to 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016 when the money was good, man. Let's see what Trump gonna do, man. It's in his hands. He did. But good night, man. I'm out this motherfucker. Hit smokealoutrex.com. Get the merch, man. Hit firstcomicsusa.com. Get the new comic books. You know, new music is on the motherfucking way. Thug Lords, Yuck Mouth, City of Dope, and The Savages. You know what I mean? Part 2, me and J Hood. So we working, my nigga. Definitely not just doing podcast shit. Niggas is definitely in the lab. City of Dope might be a double album. I got so much heat on that shit. So yeah, man. The kid working, man. Y'all know how we do this shit, man. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to you guys. Hit them likes on the way out, my nigga. New music coming soon. Definitely. You did. Yada.